Hi, welcome everyone
That
to
was
Star Rail.
seamless.
That was pretty seamless, actually. We did pretty good with that. I thought we were gonna be, not quite on the same beat, but we did it.
We figured it out.
Good for us.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Star Rail!
Star Rail! Don't worry, I'm moving us around.
Star Rail!
Okay, I'm gonna put you there. Yeah. Finally starting the 3.3 story. Good for us. Good for us. And for those curious, we were singing, Frig Off from Psycho Gorman, the movie.
The movie. The movie of all time,
The
baby.
movie of all time. A friend showed it to us on the weekend. Man,
Excellent.
what a great movie.
So excellent.
And I don't usually watch movies.
No.
But that one, I'd watch again.
I'd watch that movie willingly again.
Yeah. Sit down for a whole hour and
35 minutes.
35 minutes, thank you. Thank you.
It's one of those properly timed movies. We don't support... I specifically do not support movies that are longer than an hour 30. It hurts me.
So for real,
Me.
it better be working.
Right.
You know, if it's more than that, it better
It's gotta put its everything into
every
that.
damn minute better be worth it.
Literally. You will not be wasting my time with mid-storytelling, bad character writing, boring sex scenes. I don't care.
This fluff, I don't care. Okay? And if you're breaking the 2-hour mark, if you're encroaching on 3 hour, oh, you better hold your breath real tight there, friend, because I have to go personally hunt that down.
Literally. Y'all better feel my rage and be ready for my sadness when I have to take you out.
Yeah.
Because you've wasted my time.
Because you've wasted my time. Yeah.
If I don't feel existential dread after 2 hours of watching your movie, but in like a positive way, then what is the point of it being 2 hours?
Also, if we're watching a movie and it's over an hour, honestly, even over an hour, but over 2 hours, I'm gonna lose focus, and you better not berate me for that, because we're gonna have a problem.
Because we're about to have a problem.
If I take a break to do my Star Rail dailies, which I can auto, and you're upset about that, I'm sorry, but I don't think we can be friends.
Oh man, starting off with a hot
take?
the sizzling movie take. Anyway,
guess.
watch Psycho Gorman.
Yeah,
I would
it's
recommend.
funny.
It was from I think it's from 2020.
Yeah, I think it was from 2020.
Love that.
Love it.
The physical costume design, beautiful, and the kind
Yes.
of mid-tier special effects.
Yes.
Perfect. Literally
Perfect combo.
perfect combo. Not the game.
Such a wonderful ending. Love the main, girl character. Small child.
Yeah, that small child killed it.
Yeah. Seriously. With the pigtails, classic.
Dude,
Man.
she's a menace to society.
And then...
And I support her.
I support her. And, one of the best, songs. Just, movie songs ever.
Just
Frig
very
Off.
good. Frig
Yeah.
off.
And my favorite part of the movie, I
Yeah.
guess slight spoilers, but I don't really think,
It should.
I
I
don't
don't
think it
think
matters.
really cares.
is when her brother asks for an apology because she's mean. And instead of saying I'm sorry, she starts softly, gently, soulfully singing Frig Off.
Yeah, because it's their band.
It's their band.
Yeah, their band is the one. Her brother, and her dad.
Yeah. Not her
Well,
dad.
Her dad, kind of.
Her dad was
Alistair
watching
and
it.
Psycho Gorman.
And, what is it, Aster?
Alistair, yeah.
Alistair.
Who's a giant blobby brain.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. It's unfortunate.
It's too bad. He's
Anyway.
kind of sad about it.
Anyways, that was my favorite part.
It was a good part.
She was just
It
like,
it was
I want an apology, and she's like,
Frig off.
I'm the friggin' best. Yeah. And just sings at him,
and everybody starts joining in, and
Yeah.
he starts joining in.
and he starts smiling, and then they kick the antagonist's butt, and
Yeah.
it's great. good stuff.
Good stuff.
And I just... Perfect movie.
Anyway, welcome to our Psycho Gourmet podcast, where we will be telling you about
Psycho Gourmet.
a people show.
That I definitely wasn't playing ZZZ during. No. Why would I do that?
Why would you do that?
It's not like I logged into ZZZ after a year just so I could get a free Lycon.
Yeah, I gotta
love
do that
him.
too so I can get one because, yeah, baby!
I want the hot wolf guy.
Hot wolf
the
guy!
hot wolf furry. Please.
He's so
And
sick!
I have
Apparently his story has made people cry!
Really? I didn't know that.
That's
Well,
sold up.
Anyways, so I might be replacing Infinity Nikki with ZZZ.
I went away.
You went away?
Do it!
You want to do the milk tea opening?
Yeah, milk tea opening. ASMR.
Here you go.
Nice.
For you.
My thing.
Ooh. That was much louder in the thing.
Yeah, because I put it up to the mic.
Yeah, I'm sure that's probably
I wanted people to feel me opening it.
Anywho, now that we've got through our checklist of things that was on my brain of like, I want to talk/do this thing. Talk about/do this thing. Let's get into Star Rail. Let's get into this next section.
Star Rail.
I'm gonna collect my thoughts.
Collect your thoughts.
I'm collecting them. The Thanatos and Circe's core flames have been returned.
LFG.
Sometime after that, the 12 constellations hover above, overlooking the vortex of Genesis. I think we're just missing 2. They embody the 12 Amphorian deities. Fate, Foundation, creations and calamity of this world. Do you think it's like pate? Fate?
Fate.
Now, 10 among them have fallen, their core flames return to the origin of Genesis. Above you, constellations shimmer, their brilliance echoing the faint slumber of each titan. And you have experienced 4 ascensions and 4 partings. Strife. The Lance of Fury once became the Mad King, plunging the world into ceaseless strife until your valor brought it to an end. And its demigod successor, the undying Midamos, chose to bear the title of Kremnos alone, returning home to be crowned as the last line of defense for the Holy City. Mighty, may your battles know no defeat. Recap time, let's go!
Hello, Snubbery.
Hello, Snubbery. So pretty. It is very pretty here. I love this area. Back then, the incarnation of time entrusted men to you at Temple of the Three Fates. Back then, the lively girl with red hair fulfilled her mission and bid the first farewell. Time speaks not of fairness, yet it never stops, and now this power resides in your hands. See you tomorrow, Trianne. Freaking don't.
Oh, sadness. We do good. I do good. I can't speak for you.
I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm probably gonna crash tomorrow. Super tired, but now I'm doing good.
But for now.
Not long ago, the head of the Grove sages helped you repel the menace that is the Black Tide. And still not long past, that unruly scholar staged 1 grand performance, granting you a glimpse of this world's truth at the cost of his life. Oh, the incarnation of reason, at edge of existence, have you found your answer? Don't remind me that he's dead.
Everybody's dead and gonna die.
I have a feeling a lot of these characters
It
are gonna
really
die.
feels like they're all gonna die.
Well, I mean, the prophecy did say 1 will survive, but
Oh.
I didn't, 1 will see the new era, and I kinda, not that I didn't take that seriously, but I didn't expect them to really kill off
But
main
not like this.
characters. But I feel like we're gonna have more.
Hi, Smellin.
Hi, Smallone. Smallone.
Smallone. Hello, Smallone.
Smallone. Anyways, the prophecy once made the hand of shadow choose 2, granting one the fate of death. Yet their bond wove a hauntingly beautiful tale that stretched across time.
At the end, the incarnation of death, who journeyed from the nether realm to the living world, chose to remain in that sea of flowers, retrieving your future. At the end of the west wind, we shall meet again, Castoris.
Oh yeah, she's kinda dead too, huh?
Frig off.
Yeah, they're kind of astrological, they're based off of the, titans of this specific world. So, yeah, they are meant to, it does look like they're meant to look like stars and be an astrological sign of this world.
Of the world of the Titan that it represents. Yeah. Time and again, farewells haven't numbed you. You can't help but wonder, how many more goodbyes will the journey of trailblazing entail? You question whether you'll be able to express each goodbye with heartfelt emotion. Your thoughts sink into the ocean. You recall how the Amphorians cherish epics, using stories to soothe their sorrows. Perhaps you should embrace this way to dispel your melancholy and regain your strength. Then let it begin. Countless words of adventure surge through your mind. You need only to grasp just one to anchor your creation. Don't be influenced by the noise outside. Just focus on the key word in your mind.
Ignore your phone buzzing.
Ignore your phone. Ignore your phone.
Close your eyes to your phone.
It is indeed difficult, but you should still cling tightly to your inspiration, weaving heartfelt and elegant verses. Me when I try to do anything meditative ever.
Bzz, bzz.
Bzz. Or try and focus more than like 10 minutes. Unless I'm fully disassociated in a daydream, then nothing can bring me back.
Then there's just no hope.
Alright, this is an impossible task. Just one glance at your phone. It won't disrupt your thoughts.
I'm sure.
Or so you tell yourself. I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure it's fine. Be no problem.
Oh, hey, it's Cypher. Grey Mystery. Last time in Styxia? Zero time for treasure hunting. Absolute disaster. Now the rivers of souls mostly retreated. I'm back, baby. In the water. A big shiny chest. I can't use the miracle orb. And I can't wade through. Your power of time is needed now. 70-30 split. 30 for you and 70 for me?
Sounds fair.
Exactly. 30 for you and 70 for me.
Yeah. I see you.
Yeah. Details schmetails. Get here and we'll talk. I love that sticker. It's a good little sticker.
Oh, it's cute.
I do like Cypher a lot.
She's so silly.
You must admit, even during this arduous and struggling low point, there are still those who live joyfully. Cypher's endless, surging desire for wealth seems more turbulent than the waters of Scale Gorge Waterscape. Forget the past for now. It only brings sorrow. But sadness has no place in this moment. What you need is the drive to move forward. You decide to head to Styxia, where the Rivers of Souls is no longer blocked, to meet up with the cat girl. Hopefully, those glittering, clinking trinkets will, as always, lift your spirits. Cool.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Oh, Styxia's moonlight is so beautiful.
It is.
And the River of Souls is so quiet. It's like everything that happened was just a dream. I wonder if Cass is doing okay on the other side. If I write a letter and put it in a drift bottle, will she be able to read it?
Now's not the time to feel down.
Don't be sad.
You're right.
Be glad.
We promised Cass that we continue the flame chase journey, so we can't let her worry. Now's not the time to feel down. We gotta pull ourselves together. By the way, it was Miss Cypher who asked us to come here. But where has she gone?
Oh.
These are questions.
Ooh. What was that sound?
I don't know. This aura feels so familiar. Let's go check it out together. Be very careful. I have a bad feeling about this.
No, don't say that.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Run, 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 run.
Hey, what's that on the ground? Should we pick it up? Careful, careful.
I don't know, what is it?
It's a piece of black cloth.
It's probably
Now,
good
where
and
have I
fun.
seen this before?
This is definitely not.
Nobody we know
Did
has.
someone rip off a piece of my clothes?
Rude.
No, it's the Flame Reaver, bro.
What? How could they be here?
I don't know, Mem. How could they be anywhere? They just show up.
Mimi!
Oh.
Look out!
Oh!
Oh, hi.
You want the pink puppy, don't you?
What? Now I'm sad. This
No.
isn't the time for jokes.
Don't be sad.
Let's try our best to deal with them for now, and we'll slip into the past with time's power as soon as we can.
Say your thoughts out loud.
Yeah. Tell them our plan.
The river of souls
Ooh, speaks.
is full of fish, big and delicious.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
What?
That's how I feel too.
For real.
The flame chase journey stops. Meow, meow.
Ah.
Meow, meow.
Meow meow.
Meow?
The Flame Reaver's gone mad. The end.
We already knew about the mad part, but are we still in danger?
Yeah, you have fun.
Yeah.
Being free.
There it is.
Yeah,
Meow meow.
Sorry, I couldn't pass on the chance to give you two a good scare.
This cipher must be a fake too. Run!
Get her!
Don't run!
Take her out!
Take her out.
The real one.
That was very hee hee.
Come on,
Hee
don't
of
be
me.
upset. I'm just giving you a kind reminder that Emphorius isn't safe at all.
Thanks.
The whole place
Really
is full of dangers, including that swordmaster. Make sure you stay on your toes, no matter where you are.
So you're playing both good cop and bad cop. Wow.
Hey, I'm just making it up to you. You'd do the same in my shoes.
Sure.
So, was that a Flame Reaver disguise? Or a magic trick? It looked so real. Is that the power of the trickery demigod?
Disguise? No. It's not as simple as that. Let me think about how to explain this. For example, what did you think when you realized that piece of cloth came from the Flame Reaver's cloak?
We thought that maybe the Flame Reaver was around here somewhere?
That's right. And then you heard some footsteps. What did you think when that happened?
Well, we thought it must be the Flame Reaver coming this way.
Yep, exactly. I just used some hints and, mental suggestions to help you believe in a lie.
Okay.
Lies are what Zagreus is best at. If everyone believes in a lie, then it becomes reality.
Okay.
Power to make lies into reality? That's got all my hair standing up.
You mean your fur?
No.
Okay. And you're just telling us everything like that?
You think I might be lying?
I mean, no.
No need.
It's more like you're giving us your
The
secrets.
seamstress trusts you for a reason. Someone as honest as you couldn't trick me even if you wanted to.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
there's no harm in telling you.
Oh, okay.
I see.
Besides, we still need to team up to go treasure hunting, right? Let's wrap up here. It's time to get going. Oh, was that your teleslate?
Oh yeah, right, my teleslate.
Right, my teleslate.
Not my phone.
No phone. Only
Okay.
teleslate.
Hey, Fanon. Let's see what you gotta say.
Nor, did you rest well? I came during lucid hour, and you seemed asleep, so I didn't wake you up. Thank you. But in current circumstances, I can't stay idle. I feel it's time to continue our training. Let's go to the grove, shall we? I'm kind of busy.
Aren't you a popular one? But I got to you first, so help me with the treasures, and then I'll send you two to the grove.
Why do you need so much money anyways?
Curiosity killed the cat, you know. Do you think I'll spend it all? That's so not why I hunt for treasures. Don't forget, I'm a demigod too. And there's a line reserved for me in that stupid prophecy as well. You shall walk with greed and die over petty change. But I don't believe in that. As long as I keep collecting treasures, then I won't need to care about petty change. And as long as I don't hurt other people when I get what I want, I won't be walking with greed. Right?
What do you constitute
that
hurting other
simple?
people?
So, as long as I keep going down this path, all those predestined prophecies and fates will never catch up to me.
I don't know, man. I think you're misinterpreting.
Yeah.
That was a long speech. I'm getting thirsty at this rate. The treasures of Styxia aren't gonna float up on their own. Come on, Grey Mystery. Show me what the authority of time can do.
Okay.
Okay.
A few days later, at the crash site in the Abyss of Fate. Oh, okay.
So, this is the car of the Astral Express you've spoken of. My repository of memories has been enriched with another fascinating piece of information.
I don't trust you, like.
Thank you
Yeah, like it's,
for meeting me here, Lord Donham.
I'm surprised a council elder like yourself would be willing to journey so far to inspect the Express. Dude, that was kind of a tongue twister.
A little bit.
And knowledge and high esteem. If the citizens knew of your origins, I'm sure more would be intrigued by the Trailblaze. Sadly, discussions about the world beyond the sky remain taboo. It's been quite some time since you first arrived in Akama. Presumably, you've been looking for a way to leave ever since.
I've been actively gathering clues and testing different things. Sadly, the more I find out, the more powerless I feel.
Don't be too hard on yourself, my lord. This puzzle has stumped Amphorius' scholars for centuries. It isn't something you can solve overnight, even someone as gifted as yourself.
In the Grove, I discovered extensive research on Sky Titan. It appears that many scholars from Amphorius believe the taboo against the world beyond the sky stems from a curse cast by Aquila.
Exactly. Of the 12 Titans of Amphorius, Aquila is known for
Are you
being
talking
the
about
most
Lygus?
Yeah,
capricious.
Lygus' voices.
He speaks oddly, for sure. Sometimes he takes weird pauses, and I'm like, what? Are you implying something when you're talking about that?
The weather itself reflects their mood. Tranquil sunshine, mournful rain.
Or are you talking about J.S.
Aquila's
Dunham?
breath is a brisk wind,
that's oops,
and
bonk.
their cries resound as thunder in a storm.
Additionally, Aquila is one of the 2 Titans whose core flames have yet to be returned.
The sky above affects every citizen. It's clear that Lady Aglaya's decision to confront Aquila at the end of the flame chase journey was a carefully considered strategy.
He also has a slight tremble. I'm sure it's just
He
the robot,
does.
but it sounds like he's trembling.
It does. If returning Aquila's core flame can break the sky's curse, we won't have to exhaust ourselves searching for a way back. We can simply focus on aiding the Chrysos heirs.
Anti-Catherians have no home to return to, so I understand your concern for your old friends and homeland. I used anti-Catherian technology, or scanning, as you might call it, to assess this car. Assuming my judgment is correct, I might be able to conduct a thorough overhaul of its power systems.
Don't let him touch it.
Yeah, don't let him touch it.
Really?
Of
But
course.
Oops,
That's
sorry.
so
Hey,
many
Lygus.
of you,
Whoa.
my lord.
Lygus is ready.
Permit me to interact with it.
Cut you off.
By all means, please proceed, but be careful. The Express's thrusters are extremely delicate.
That's what. Never mind.
You honor me with your trust. I will be very careful.
I don't know. Should we let him touch it?
I don't think so, but that's just me.
Lygus carefully scans the damaged propulsion system, then methodically began inspecting its components.
This is unbelievable. You seem to understand its structure perfectly. Have you repaired something like this before?
Not exactly, but we Anti-Catherians are inherently sensitive to machinery.
Yeah.
Carefully endowed our kind with a unique advantage for analyzing and learning. If you give me some time, I might be able to fully restore this damaged car to its former glory. Then you and your esteemed companion could set off on your return journey sooner.
Now that I've become suspicious of him, everything sounds weird.
I know, right? But isn't the real issue with Aquila?
Hypothetically, Lord Donhong, if I could open up a path out of Amphorius that circumvents
Although I'm sure he
Aquila's
doesn't want us here in
divine
general.
punishment,
That's true. Yeah.
would you consider
So if this is the
ceasing
way-
your
Yeah.
support for the Flame
Yeah.
Chase
Yeah,
Trail?
see, I think he just wants us out.
Yeah. He doesn't want us here. Why Lygus?
Why? I don't understand. Does the Council of Elders possess some secret means of counteracting divine punishment?
I don't think it's the Council of Elders that has that, Dunham.
It's best if you don't delve too deeply into that question, my lord. All you need to know is, I can make it happen.
Maybe this is not a decision by the Council of Elders, but rather his personal wish.
The crucial point is, if you and your companion are unwilling to halt your support for the Chrysos heirs, it could offend certain interests.
What are you talking about, homie? Also, that's not how the Trailblaze works. We don't care about offending people.
Forgive me, Lord Lygus, but I must be frank. When visiting Dawncloud, I reviewed the records of many council elders. Among them, only your background was nearly blank. I'd like to accept your goodwill, but given such a mysterious background and motives, anyone cautious would have doubts.
And I'm cautious.
And it's me.
Your
I'm the cautious one.
prudence impresses me, just as it...
Oh, I'm sorry, I clicked too fast. Just as expected. My bad.
Just as
I thought you were done yapping.
Are these people? Is this a trap? Is this why you accompanied me here? He's so calm.
Please don't
That is
misunderstand,
I mean, it's
Lord
not
Donhong. As the Theoros, I have no allegiance to their
I like their
plans.
mask, yeah. I like their outfit.
Yo, your fits are fire.
Abstract them. I am neutral.
Uh-huh.
Are you? This isn't very neutral of you.
No. That's...
Out of respect for you, I hope
Yeah,
to
this
offer
is not
a
very
peaceful
neutral of you. This
solution
is not how
to
neutrality
ensure the
works.
safety of you and your companion.
One against four, then. Just to confirm, if things turn ugly later, will you help?
I will not. As I said, I remain neutral. Are you asking this because you plan to refuse my offer and continue supporting the Chrysos heirs?
You weren't wrong about one thing, Lord Lygus, indeed. Oh, excuse me, there's a period there. You weren't wrong about one... You weren't wrong? Okay. You weren't wrong about one thing, Lord Lygus. Indeed, we must try to return our companions.
Period.
But our companions now also include the flame-chasing Chrysos heirs. The Nameless cannot and will not ignore the fate of our companions.
You tell them.
So I see. This is what you call trailblazing.
Yeah, we make friend, and then we help friend.
Yeah. When I asked if you'd help, I meant the ones who need help are then.
Yeah, get him.
I'm gonna get them.
Get him. I like bear type person. That's good. Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Flame Reaver. I don't need a voice
You have such overwhelming powers. Why?
Why?
Answer me. Why do you stand in our way? Why do you want to take the core flames?
Oh no! He can't hold on anymore! Drag him back here, friend!
Did we finish our treasure hunt?
Maybe so.
Are you okay?
Oh. I guess this was a few
I'm
days
okay.
later.
Oh,
I can handle that kind of hit now.
We
But
could finish.
a few months ago, that would have
mental
knocked me
training.
out.
Excellent. Always keeping me on edge.
Thanks for worrying, buddy.
Did that sound like worry?
Thanks for the help. To face Aquila and other potential threats, I must sharpen myself with the most aggressive methods.
Even so, it's impressive you thought of this training method. Battling the phantoms of the past in the River of Time? It's just like the hyperbolic time sanctum that the bards describe.
It's working pretty well, wouldn't you say? But combat isn't just about strength and skill. You also need the right weapon. Compared to that guy's weapon, mine feels like I'm swinging a lump of iron. I can't tell you how many swords I've gone through since the training began.
Why not get Chartinus to help?
Don't worry. I've already arranged that.
Oh, good.
Of course I need him. I asked him to make a suitable divine weapon for me. It's a little embarrassing to say this, but in order to help me, he deliberately turned down all other business.
Oh.
Oh, Cartonis is part of this flame
Cartonis
chase
is
journey after all. Full of energy.
Thinking about how he's been recently, maybe you're right.
But, Finon, I've been somewhat concerned about you. Lately, you seem more and more fixated on that Swordmaster in black.
Why are you concerned, ma'am? I'm sure it's fine.
I'm not obsessed, you're
Quite the
obsessed!
sudden shift in topic.
I've been holding this question in for a long time. You're getting stronger, but seeds of unrest are also growing in me.
Don't worry.
Who put those seeds in there?
I'm not wielding my
'em
sword
out.
for revenge. He's been through Nikador's trial and understands. Those who can't walk out of the shadows of their past are ultimately weak.
But you didn't make it out of that
Times have
trial
changed.
alone, bro.
The responsibility I
just
bear
saying it.
is both precious and fragile. I wield my sword for the future of Amphorius. I will not let hatred cloud my judgment again and neglect my duties.
I believe you.
I believe you for now.
We'll be here by your side.
You're right, partner. as of now, I'm not able to handle that swordmaster on my own. I still need the help of my friends. Every time I say something, things get so serious. I don't want to be the person who keeps bringing the mood down.
Oh, you're bringing the mood
I'm
down.
out of
way
energy
down.
for training today. How about we go to the library of Philia to lighten the mood?
Sure, that's what I've been looking forward to. We deserve to enjoy ourselves after all the hard work. Today, I'm definitely going to...
What?
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 What are you going to?
What were you reading before?
A girl's little secret. Don't pry.
That's
Okay.
the charm of
okay.
this place.
Definitely
You can find
smut.
whatever you're
Definitely.
into. The three of us might not be into scholarly books, but we could still spend an entire day
I heard
at
your
the
air
library.
quotes.
I heard your air quote. Scroll. We did find smut in the library, so
That's true. I
Like,
forgot that there was a
canonically.
lot of it, huh?
yeah.
That one scholar was tired of it.
Yep. I was like, get this out of here.
We shouldn't have this in here.
Here we are. Where was that slate last time? Was it here? Or maybe over here? I'm off to have some fun. It's free time now, so you should relax too.
Okay, mem.
Okay, ma'am.
You do whatever you want. Don't tell me about it.
Please, don't share with the class.
Over the past few months, you've come here more than once, fishing out that small piece of essence from the ocean of knowledge that best suits your taste. You're quite relieved that Dan Hong isn't around. No one will be there to judge your reading tastes.
That's true, he would totally judge
He
your
would
reading taste.
so judge. I bet he's the most judgmental person.
Oh my gosh. He'd be
Like, definitely on the
really?
Express.
Is that what you're reading?
Mm.
Except then Trailblazer starts eating it, and then he's like,
Yes.
well,
okay, don't do that. Well, you don't want me reading it. So I'm gonna eat it,
so I'm gonna eat it, obviously.
obviously. Dan Hong's definitely the kind of person who reads nonfiction, but is very elitist about the fact that he reads
Yeah.
nonfiction. Dang. Anyways, the scroll at hand
More
shows
like
a
dang
line-
hang.
More like dang hang. The scroll at hand shows a line of small text. Non-standard reading material. Please return to its original place after borrowing. Do not let any Grove professor discover it. 10 exclamation marks. Oh,
No.
it seems that the scholars of the Grove, amidst their profound academic discussions, haven't forgotten their little hobbies. So, which reading material will you peruse? I can do Forbidden Love, The Tree, and the Butterfly. My professor can't possibly be this shy. Or One Punch God Aquila.
One Punch God, please. I like One Punch Man.
Heck yeah. Okay, yes. Brushing off the dust that has settled on him, he adjusted his attire and stood firm, facing the giant eagle in a tense standoff. Heh. So you think you're something special just because you defeated the silent Giorios? Mortal, heed my advice. The God King remained silent, gazing into Aquila's thousand eyes. Slowly, he raised his right arm, 4 fingers pressed together, and with a simple motion, he lightly waved at the colossal being before him. Arrogant fool, you will pay the price for your insolence. Aquila's fury erupted, their towering form radiating intense heat. In an instant, their massive wings vibrated at an imperceptible speed. 1,000 razor-sharp feathers shot forth like swords, hurtling straight towards the God King. As everyone knows, the feathers of the Sky Titan can pierce through iron and steel, let alone mortal flesh. Their sheer density left no room to evade. The violent storm of lethal blades closed in, and time itself seemed to freeze. Aquila enhanced their reflexes, predicting the movements of this arrogant little thief before them. Noticing the God King shifting his stance, Aquila mused. He had only 2 choices. He could push off the ground to evade left or right, or stand firm and brace for impact. But either way, it would be futile.
The feather-headed blades would shift with the wind, altering their trajectory. No matter how swift his movements, they would follow him relentlessly. But who could have predicted? The God King never intended to dodge. He pushed forward instead, seizing the first incoming feather blade between his 2 fingers. With a swift turn, he carved a spiral through the air and hurled it back at supersonic speed. The feather blade curved with the wind, piercing deep into the storm. Without the slightest deviation, it collided tip to tip with another razor-sharp steel feather. Ding! The deflected feather veered to the sides upon impact, colliding with others and further altering their trajectories. Ding! The sharp clashing of feathers rang out in an irregular rhythm, a chain reaction unfolding until the force of the final feather was dissipated, scattering harmlessly into the air. With just a single seized feather, the God King had nullified the entire storm of blade-like wings. Aquila was shocked. How could a mere mortal possess such divine skill? Yet as a being of godly essence, they did not allow themselves to be shaken. Seizing the moment as the scattered feathers clouded their vision, they swiftly brought down their claws, sharp as steel greatswords, aiming to end the battle in a single decisive strike. Boom! The massive claw struck dead center where the God King stood, the sheer force of impact carving a deep crater in the ground. No, something felt off. Aquila's mind raced. The sensation was strange. Had it missed? Or... They focused their gaze, only to witness the impossible. Their enormous razor-sharp claw, many times larger than the God King himself, was caught, held effortlessly in a single hand, as if the God King were merely grasping a piece of cutlery. The countless white feathers drifting through the air painted an eerie contrast against the battlefield's deadly stillness. The once mighty and untouchable giant eagle found itself frozen in shock, for the first time in 1,000 years. Muttering in disbelief, they said, "Impossible! Even Giordios, when fighting me, could do nothing but evade beneath my iron claws. Yet you... What in the world are you?" "Haven't you already figured out the answer? A mere mortal, nothing more." "You cocky little..." Aquila attempted to retract their claws, but under the God King's grip, it was as if frozen in place, completely immobile. Their expression darkened. Seeing this, the God King seemed to smile. He clenched the fingers of his free hand, and then, at a speed even a Titan's vision could not perceive, with full force he swung his fist. Boom! Boom! In an instant, the divine body shattered. A tidal wave of force shook the heavens, sending tremors through the divine steel-forged walls, cracking them in multiple places. The sacred temple teetered on the brink of collapse. From this moment on, the celestial realm would exist no more. The people of Amphorius would no longer endure the tyranny of the heavens, and all of this was made possible by the God King's mighty blows. No, by a single punch. One punch,
potentially.
The distant Titan gods sensed the fall of their comrade and erupted into furious howls. Was there no one who could stop him? How could his advance ever be shaken? What they did not realize was that even one as mighty as the God King was still bound by the desires of mortals. Just as before the battle began, he once again adjusted his attire. "Congratulations. You've reached your end, Aquila. You are strong enough to be worthy of the name Sky Titan." He ignored the crumbling stone walls behind him and strode toward the temple's exit. His steps were steady, yet the disappointment on his face was unmistakable. But your only flaw was failing to make this satisfying for me. Wow. Next episode, Battling Nikador. Next issue on hiatus. Of course.
Inevitably.
Invigorating literature. Your favorite.
Invigorating.
This article leaves you feeling empowered, as if you are the author's one-punch god incarnate. Sky Titan Aquila? That's nothing. Anyways, I'm not gonna read all of those, because that's a little too much, but that was fun. That was fun.
I wonder what Feinen and Emma reading.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were gonna talk.
Didn't realize you had words to speak.
Let's take a closer look.
Whoa. Your voice actor's back and it's not me.
Should I talk to Mem or Finon first?
Mem.
Okay. Hi, Mem. What are you doing? What's up? Tell me. Oops. Sorry.
My bad.
Month of cultivation, curtain fall hour, a time to feast on grains, but poor time for fishing.
Bad time for fishing.
Oh, but then again, are there even any spots left to fish in Emporius these days?
Yeah, are you reading, like, astrology?
Yeah.
Are you reading your horoscope for the day?
Horoscope?
Are you into fishing?
You like fishing?
You scared me!
Rotates.
Bursting into someone's world like that can really catch them off guard. Well, no more jokes. There's nothing here. I'll go look elsewhere.
What are you looking for?
Something's odd about Mem. What are they flipping through?
Oh, Mem is the optional is Finon, so I'm gonna go talk to Finon. Whoops, I'm glad I noticed that.
I'm also glad you noticed that. Huh?
I thought I felt a draft just now.
Oh,
Peeking isn't polite, my friend.
why are y'all so suspicious?
Yeah, stop being suspicious about what you're reading.
Are you reading something you shouldn't be?
In front of you all. That would be pretty careless. Here, look, I'm reading this.
you read
Antiques
BL? Is that why
appraisal.
you're nervous?
How to make a fortune.
Oh. I know how. In your dreams.
Whew, your comments cut deep. It's tough to find a good comeback.
Is that? Whew.
I've spent a lot of time pondering how Aglaia became such an effective leader. Beyond the intangible qualities like personality and ethics, a major reason is her family wealth.
Oh.
That's the perk of growing up in a big city, isn't it? For those of us in the sticks, luck doesn't come as easily. It's 30% grind, 70% fate.
Oh, heck no.
30% grind.
30% grind.
Talk too much. As a leader, you need both integrity and I mean, integrity and skill.
Rich Hime. Rich Queen.
He said integrity and, skill.
I mean skill.
Not wealth, skill.
Not wealth. Definitely
Skills
skill.
is what's important.
Wealth is... no. It's fine. You can do it even without wealth.
Even if you're not wealthy.
What are you doing, Mem?
Oh, these cards are so detailed and fine. Ruler, Weaver,
Are you into
Traveler,
tarot?
Healer.
Yeah, are you into tarot? Are you into trading card games?
But the interpretation for each card is so long. Do I have to memorize them all?
Use them flexibly. Don't just memorize.
Ah! What a coincidence! We meet again. Guess we're fated to be
I
together,
understand what
huh?
you're saying, Snubbery. So basically, the character I'm running around as is just whatever characters I have pulled and, like, fight with, essentially. But they're technically not here with the story. Unless I have a character that's in the story. So then it switches to the POV of the Trailblazer, who is the main character. Yeah.
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 But you must
Hope that
be
answers
busy,
your question.
so I won't bother you for now. Hope your day, every day, is joyful.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Why are you being such a
Thanks.
So
freak?
suspicious.
It's like,
Not like their usual self.
yeah.
Unlike usually, they are not suspicious. We are the trail.
We are the Trailblazer. That's technically who I am, and these are just characters. Like, Boot Hill, Dr. Ratio, and Aventurine showed up in the last world. And I just have them on my party because I like using them and they're strong. But then, like, Anax is dead, but...
Basically, we can be the characters that are in each area's story, depending on whether or not
Yeah.
we, like, basically wish for them.
Mhm.
So basically, you have to... this is the gotcha part where
Yeah.
you have to pull for the character that you want to play as and fight as.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like It's as if you were possessing their soul.
Yeah, yeah.
For a time and fighting with their soul.
Yeah,
so
kind of.
It's like a symbol of your friendship.
Yes. It's like you get to use their powers in battle because you're such good friends.
Yes, yes.
But technically we are just Trailblazer.
Yes.
They're not lore, like, in terms of the story, they're not actually here.
You sure are persistent.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm totally helpless against your charm.
What are you guys chatting about?
What's up, guys?
What's up,
Is
guys?
this
It's me, Finon.
It's me, Finon.
Glorious Divination Compendium.
Why are you here too?
Everybody's here.
Sorry, seeing you two chasing each other around. I suddenly
You
found
wanted
my
to join
buff not that
in.
appealing anymore.
Join in.
Never thought Mem would be into divination. But it's not exactly a niche hobby. So why all the secrecy?
I wanted to set up a surprise. Master it in secret and give you all a shock. But getting caught halfway through, it's only natural I'd feel shy. A girl's heart is more delicate than Aquila's ever-changing moods.
A surprise, huh? Someone else used to tell me the same. She was really good at stargazing and divination, especially with cards. Yeah, just like the ones you're looking at.
And you must be pretty familiar with all sorts of divination techniques with a friend like that.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Sure.
No, I know nothing about it.
No,
I've
not
never
really.
really believed in using cards or bones to predict the future.
Not even
If the good
bones?
omens foretold
The
by
bones are
divination
cool,
were true,
yeah.
my hometown, Ides Elysiae, wouldn't have disappeared.
Do you think he's from Ides Elysiae?
No, I've never heard of this place.
Don't forget,
that he talks
we've
about
got Lady
frequently.
Trina. Every other form of divination is just smoke and mirrors or cleverly rehearsed tricks compared to her flawless prophecies.
You know what? This is a video game. A little faith in these things isn't bad sometimes.
To me, divination could be a power that guides our spirits. Fate always casts a shadow in front of us, clouding our view of the future. That's why people turn to divination. It's just to find a small reason to give them courage to face the unknown.
What if divination predicts something bad?
Divination is only meaningful when there are both good and bad outcomes.
Okay.
Even bad omens serve as guidance. They can help keep us
You know?
alert, right?
Yeah. No, you're right.
Strange. That person I knew used to say similar things. Looking back, whenever she interpreted a card for me, I couldn't help but feel uneasy. Even though I never believed in the outcomes. Maybe it was her tone. Cyrene. She could paint a complete fantasy so vividly, it utterly captivated me as a child. Right, I still carry a card she once used. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
wow!
it's
so
you.
exquisite!
It's you.
I'd love to have a card like that.
Mem specific.
They gotta craft a mem-specific deck.
Yeah, they got them
Oh,
just for men.
now that you mention it, yes. It would be even better if it were made of, say, crystal.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Speaking of which, partner, there's something I haven't shared with you all. Remember our first trip to the Temple of the Three Fates? The riddle that Orin exposed to us?
Hello?
Who's there?
Hello. Oh.
Is it the guys with these
You-
sick masks? Assassin, save me. Nice cosplay.
These folks are up to no good.
Man, they didn't even laugh at my
Black
joke.
clothing. Masks decorated with golden blood. Are they cleaners?
Oh.
Oh. Cleaners.
To directly call us by our name, it seems you, Lord Finan, have studied the forgotten history of Amphorius quite thoroughly.
Pause like that. What's being cleaned? Clothes or cars?
Your friend seems quite interested in us. Perhaps you could explain, Lord Finan.
I don't know how to
do
explain.
it more than me, because I don't really know how to explain what
we can't let our esteemed guests pass away without understanding.
I don't know what
pass away without understanding.
Oh, okay,
During the
thanks.
Chrysos
Cool.
War, to combat the Chrysos heirs, several cities formed an underground assassin squad called the Cleaners.
Okay.
Their task was to erase anyone with golden blood from existence. Assassination, poisoning, political persecution. They would do anything to achieve their objective.
Well, this historical perspective
How would you know if they have
seems
golden blood, though?
biased. Glossing over the Chrysos heirs'
Maybe just
abuse
one they know.
of divine powers
That
and their
would- okay, that
blatant initiation of war in order to
Do you think
defame
golden blood
our
is a blood type,
predecessors.
or do they
Could
also
you
have
disclose the
blood
name
types?
of the
You know
author
what I mean?
behind this popular
I feel
legend,
like-
Lord
Like you're-
Finan?
I feel like they have
I'd
different
hate
blood
for
types
Okay.
as well.
innocent
You're not type AB,
children
but
of
gold?
Akama to be tainted
That
by
would be
such
kinda funny,
slanted
though.
narratives.
You should have stayed buried in the dust of history. The Citizens' Assembly has once again legitimized the mission of the Chrysos heirs. But as for you, not one citizen would cast their vote for you. Executioners lurking in the shadows.
What does it matter? We've
Okay.
long since stopped expecting to be understood.
Yeah, we don't care what other people
I
People
don't
have
need
become
to be
too accustomed to
understood.
peace, and they've forgotten the disasters that arose from allowing generations of the Chrysos heirs to rule.
Complete nonsense. Did you really travel all the way to the Grove just to have an argument?
Real.
I enjoy dealing with people as straightforward as you, Lord Finan.
That's good.
You've probably figured out
Because you're gonna keep dealing with me.
why we've come before you.
If it's a fight you want, let's get on with it. Enough chit chat. That's
Keep
how I
your
feel.
cool, partner.
No, I'm
They've
gonna hit
come
him
out
with
of
my
the
baseball
shadows,
bat.
which suggests they have something up their sleeves.
Oh. Mem and I are the same.
All right, let's hear it. What are you hiding? But watch your language and don't say anything you might regret. My shoulders might be sore and my sword a tad dull, but it's still enough to slice off your tongues.
You tell him. Oh, okay.
How's it
Anyways.
going, Cinny? This place fits,
Cinny.
doesn't it? It's a bit small, but the lighting is perfect.
This is your room.
Thank you, Lady
I like
Treevee.
your little guy.
With this,
No,
the
your
Twilight
weird little
Courtyard can
things.
be
Chonk.
reborn in Akama. You
Chonky.
like it here too, little Ika.
It's
What
so
if I wanna eat
bright
Ika,
here.
too?
Maybe you should rename it. How about Luminous Courtyard?
Lady Treevee makes a good point. But Twilight Courtyard carries the long history of the descendants of the sky, and I'd like it to continue.
Right. How does the legend go
You
again?
need to explain to us. Please.
Please.
Even Lady Treevee forgets things.
I'm not gonna read too much into that.
We just haven't prepared lessons in a while now, so we're a bit rusty.
It's definitely not
Give us
because
some
you're
time.
slowly regressing.
Remember?
No.
No. No, no, no.
Now we remember. Kremnos and the Firmament, Volume 3, Section 5. With Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, striking down the Eye of Twilight, the divine war between Nikador and Aquila, which spanned centuries, came to an end. Thereafter,
Sick.
the Skyfolk gradually declined. Numerous sky fortresses were abandoned, and their descendants began to establish themselves on the land. Finally, those descended from Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight were welcomed by the scholars under Circes and established the Twilight Courtyard in the Grove. The historical records seem slightly at odds with our memories. But the details from that time have become somewhat hazy to us.
Convenient.
I forgot. For Lady Treeby, history is more than just words on a page. It's something you've personally lived through.
I like your hair. Mane?
Little Ika loves listening to the stories from the legends.
I'm
sure
you're
you're also imagining one day you'll be as awe-inspiring as the winged beasts by Celiosi's
Me too,
side.
so cute. The little guy.
So
That
With the
dog.
horse. Can I pet that dog?
Keep growing.
Yeah, you can. It don't bite.
Yay!
Right, Rose?
Miss Hyacinth.
Hi.
Hey.
And Lady Treeby. Good to see you're doing all right. I heard from the citizens you were nearby and came to check.
Doing
Oh, thanks.
alright. What's going on, Crataros?
There's been another violent incident at the market. Her shop was smashed and looted. It's the third time this week.
How can this be? I always thought that with Lady Aglaya here, Akama would remain peaceful.
That was true in the past. But these days, forgive my bluntness, her senses may not be as sharp as they once were.
Aggie.
In my opinion, malevolent forces have noticed the slack in the golden threads and are now plotting to exploit the opportunity.
The Citizens' Assembly just wrapped up. Why is there still unrest?
The Chrysos heirs won by only one vote, Lady Treeby. From my years of experience, a narrow victory often walks hand in hand with unrest.
Yep, sure does.
Trouble!
Doesn't it?
Miss Hyacinth! Trouble! Clementine. Take a breath. What's going on? Please! Something terrible has happened at Marmorial Palace!
I read that as marmalade.
What is it, Doctor? Calm yourself and talk us through.
Lady Aglaya! It's Lady Aglaya who's in trouble.
No. Moments ago, in Marmorial Palace.
I still remember. This bath that overlooks the entire palace was built by the Council of Elders 900 years ago. Its purpose was to commemorate the first flame chase journey and to remember the heroes who made great sacrifices for Amphorius a millennium ago. Rules were set then. No one was allowed to enter, apart from guests invited by the Gold Weaver. But, I guess, you're no longer pretending to follow the rules, are you, Lady Kindness?
Of course, Lady
Of
Kindness
course.
is in leagues with the assassins.
Aglaya, Aglaya. You ageless witch. Hiding
Okay,
behind a divine
chill, just
facade
'cause
to
you
deceive
age.
mortals. We've been far too kind with you.
I mean, I know
Kind?
Claire's been around for
There's no need to use
But,
such a
like,
word
chill.
to cover up
Chill.
your incompetence.
They're fighting!
They're fighting.
Anaxagoras humiliated all of you before the citizens. If you still had any shred of shame, you'd throw yourselves from Dawn Cloud at the curtainfall hour to salvage the last fragments of your dignity.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Demigod, why not gaze into the water's reflection and see the wretched face you wear now? These
Girl,
days you're not
you're
only
just-
blind,
you're
but
spicy
also
for no
deaf.
reason.
Yeah.
The cleaners were born for this moment. When all
Like, maybe you
orders,
have-
rules, and
It
laws
makes
fail to restrain you,
reason for you to be
it's
a little
time
spicy,
for the
but
dagger
you're
to
like
pass
super
judgment.
spicy.
Real.
Like max on the
If
spicy.
you're in such a hurry, give it a try.
I know, roll those R's.
Going toe-to-toe with a demigod? We're not that foolish.
Then
The
why are you
dagger
here?
isn't at your throat.
Don't know.
But...
Threats. Oh. So you're gonna threaten the citizens?
Your
who want
gravest
to
accusation
Cool.
is that my humanity is fading. And you claim my concern for mortal joys and sorrows is nothing but a facade. If that accusation holds, what makes you think the lives of these civilians will sway me in the slightest?
It's true.
No, she's right.
Fine. I'll gladly use a few more words to shatter that demigod facade of yours.
Well, does she have a facade or does she?
Like I said,
I don't know.
you're not only blind, but deaf too. Lately, your control over Akuma has weakened. You failed to notice the thefts we arranged in the market, nor did you catch wind of the meetings happening in the Dromus workshop. Plots are unfolding right under your nose, yet you remain indifferent. Humanity? Fading? Aglaya, why not use your precious golden thread to peer into my thoughts? See if the gift we've so meticulously prepared for you can move that cold demigod heart of yours.
Honestly, she's kind of a Karen.
She is kind of
She's
a
got no real reason for this.
Yeah.
She just hates Aglaya. That's about it.
She's got
is beyond cure.
no real reason, and whatever little reason there is, she's taking it and she's running like 20 miles.
Yeah.
You have
being
grown
the worst
dull.
about it.
Seriously.
I've been holding that image in my mind this whole time to make sure you could see it clearly.
You're right. What nose?
That's true.
It's true.
There's
It
no
does look like
nose.
she doesn't have a nose.
I want you to have this knucklebone talisman, Big Sis. I hope it brings you luck every day and keeps you safe from bullies.
Oh yeah, that's when we ran around and
That's right.
did some stuff.
That girl who can't speak or hear. What if she accidentally lost her eyes too?
Really?
You
Really?
know better than anyone what it feels like to
You're
lose
gonna
your sight.
stab a child in
Imagine
the
if
eyes
a
to get what you
1,000
want.
years ago you already blind had also lost your voice and hearing in your youth. Would you still have become the Aglaya you are today? Look at those broken, pleading eyes. How disappointing. We overestimated your cunning.
I think she just wants
If this
to
plan
feel
fails,
superior.
Yeah.
we still have dozens of splendid parting gifts prepared. Demigod, would you like to hear about them?
I thought I could buy some more time. In these 1,000 years, I've witnessed the fall of 10 titans. From my naive arrogance at the beginning to slowly learning how to guide others. Now, it's time to let go. I should be grateful. Grateful that I've reached this moment. To let my departure become a path for others to follow.
I'm sorry, is bloviating? A word?
Bloviating.
Just
Hang on, I'll look it up.
bloviating?
Oh, Smellin said that first. Oh. I'm with Grizzly. Is that a word?
It means talk at length, especially in an inflated or empty way.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
Wow. Okay, you learn something new every day.
New word.
It's okay, I've never spelled it before either, Smellin. You
Yeah,
did a
I
good
certainly have
job.
never spelled it before.
Oh, I'm worried about you, Aglaya.
Have I done enough? If I embrace that prophecy now, and sink into the warmth of these waters,
Like, why is she just standing there mumbling to herself? Get her.
will the wandering wind stop to mourn me? Cyphra?
Oh.
You use it about yourself all the time. Good.
See? Look at this box full of gold and silver treasures! I bet there's stuff here you've never seen.
A millennium ago. Okay, I missed the time. Oh.
Come on! As we agreed, I want to buy the most valuable clothes you have.
Little thief! You've got some nerve, barging into my shop dressed in those tattered rags. What have you brought? Let me see.
Yes, thank you for teaching us.
Here, take a look.
I'm
Only
gonna forget about it, but you know what?
Goods.
You still taught me.
See the sapphire? It's even more blue than Fagusa's eyes.
Fagusa.
Such exquisite luster. I've only seen an ocean's tear of this quality in my mother's treasury.
Wait.
Have you now?
You've seen one before. And here I thought I'd leave you speechless. What a letdown.
What a letdown.
It's just an old memory. My family estate all burned to ashes long ago. This workshop is what I built from scratch.
Wow. A daughter rebuilding her family business.
Wow.
How
Even as a child.
admirable. Enough with the jokes. At least you did get to enjoy those luxuries.
Mind your manners, kitty. Tell me, Cyphra, where did you come from? And
where
how did you acquire these treasures?
Where did you come from? Cotton Eye. Cyphra?
I won them fair and square in a bet. What? Do you doubt me? Speak up, seamstress. Give me a straight answer. Do you want these or not?
Strange. You're clearly lying to my face. But my golden thread doesn't tremble at all.
When she's really good at
That's
lying.
because I'm
She's
not
so...
lying. I've been telling the truth from the start.
Is that so? The scars and the mud stains on your face tell another story.
Or maybe she isn't. I don't know.
Oh, come on. Can't we just do business without all this chatter?
Little. She's so small.
Don't worry. I didn't leave any evidence, so no one will bother you.
How can I trust a word you say when you're so skilled at lying?
Dealing with you rich people is such a pain. Always wasting my time. Fine. If you don't want it, there are plenty of others who do.
Hold on.
Wait.
Your treasure? I'll accept it. But these alone aren't enough to purchase the Gold Weaver's finest clothes. That said, I do have something that would suit you perfectly.
Oh. What do you have in mind?
Look. Come a bit closer.
Tall shoes.
It's shimmering gold. Absolutely stunning.
These golden boots are the Gold Weaver's greatest treasures. Though not as valuable as the most precious gowns, they hold a magical power.
Like a smaller, but with a smaller heel.
So, yeah,
Legend has it that Zagreus blessed these boots, allowing anyone who wears them to move swiftly and silently.
Wait.
Put them on, Cyphra.
But
and don't
no,
be caught
what's
again.
your concern? It's fine.
That she was upset with her stealing, but is giving her Zagreus.
Well, she likes her chaos. She respects the hustle.
She respects the hustle.
She has to condemn it, but she does respect it.
Just love sticking your noses in everything, don't you?
Is this performative activism? When you are like, stealing's
now, so
bad.
don't get
Anyway,
any
here's
second
something to
thoughts.
help
Here
you
you
steal.
go be gay, do crime.
Be gay, do
Cypher.
crime. Oh, you know what? She does support
What's
the
wrong?
Be gay, do crime. We'll accept it.
Do you have a smaller size? These are way too big for me.
Well, I suppose you'll have to grow into them.
Do you have to interrupt me in the middle of my story? Fake? What's fake?
You sound a little...
Those boots definitely don't hold Zagreus' divine power. You're
Amphorius is most cunning liar, and even you were fooled by a Glyout.
Watch your mouth, or I'll feed you to the fish in the River of Souls. Weren't you curious how I got tangled up with that seamstress? Well, now you know. Satisfied?
I didn't expect such a simple story. How disappointing. But,
Bartholos, you just suck, man.
A little bit.
Wasn't trying to trick you?
You're defending her.
No. I just think the story's so moving. It'd be a shame to ruin it with a lie. If I could cry, I'd be in tears right now.
I'm sure you would.
I believe you.
Good thing you've still got a sharp tongue, or you'd have been stuck guarding someone's front door ages ago. Enough chit-chat. Let's take a look at this place.
I don't know.
The city of Styxia. Look how beautiful she is. Let me take a good sniff of this air.
Sniff, sniff. Sniff, sniff.
Yep. Sniff.
Sniff. Sniff.
Oh.
Okay.
This air.
Nice perk.
It's filled with the scent of treasure everywhere. Wonderful. Just wonderful. Thanks to Castorus and Grey Mystery, the ancient city's barrier was finally dispelled. Now that I think about it, helping them was well worth it. Time for treasure hunting, Barto! Lead the way, and whatever we find, we'll split 80-20.
Well, I have a suggestion. How about 70-30 instead?
Listen closely. Do you hear that? The gnawfish in the River of Souls are growling with hunger.
80-20 it is. How generous you are, Boss Lady Cypher.
Anyway, what's with all this water? It's damp, cold, and miserable here. I hate it.
Ooh, the mighty
you
out of trickery. Uneasy around water.
You wouldn't understand. The people of Dolos are talented in many ways. Just, not in swimming.
Oh, Grizzly.
Grizzly.
Don't be dealing
Why
with
don't we have
bodily
a race?
agonies.
Long distance,
No, Grizzly.
sprint
I'm
or
sorry you've
laps.
been inflicted with,
Take your pick.
with that. Man,
I wish you good rest, Grizzly.
yes, good rest. Thank you for joining. Take it easy. And we'll divine the agonies away. That's how that works, right?
Yeah. We'll divine the agonies away.
We'll ask Mem. I think Mem.
Yeah. We can ask Mem for you.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
What's got you so worked up? Relax. Who would have thought the fearless Lady Cypher was afraid of water?
Can't say
Take Karen.
What's so hard to understand about that? Now, hurry up and figure out a way across, or I might have to reconsider our split.
Don't rush me. Let me take a look around. Got it. Let's use that thing. Come on, follow me, boss lady.
Not a good imitation.
Good night.
I'll play along. Let's see where this goes,
I hope you
Bartolos.
survive so we can see you next time. No. Oh, and Snubbery's got Cora. That's so valid. I understand.
Incredibly valid.
Gotta do Cora.
How did
It's
you hunt
important.
for treasure when I wasn't around, boss lady?
How far are you now?
Still in season 2.
Trying to
Next
trick me
season?
into saying something. Not a chance.
You're as sharp as ever. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting.
Was this device designed by priests of Ornyx? Do you think you can handle it?
Don't underestimate me, boss. Just find a cozy dry corner and wait for me.
Oh, season 3.
Season 3.
Mission
Nice.
accomplished.
My favorite season.
Yeah, season 3 is really good.
Not bad, but just a warning. If this thing fails while we're halfway through the water,
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Enjoy Korra. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Huh. This feels truly magical. When did you pick up this track?
Self-taught. Oh, self-taught.
I won't tell anything to you, you won't tell anything to me. We're being very sneaky.
We're being the most sneaky.
I'm normal, you're normal, we're all normal.
We're all normal. Oh. Trapped. Don't run up the stairs. Okay, thank you.
We're here. Can we turn off this spotlight now? It's really blinding.
No problem. Just use the device over there to shut it off.
No, I know. You don't need to tell me, Spirit Thief Bartholos. That's not your name. Oh.
The scent of gold coins, gems, and fine leather. It's so refreshing.
She gets so
the
excited.
treasures.
She's so excited.
Yes. Right here.
Yeah?
What are you waiting for? Start digging.
Roger that. Watch me.
Excavation mode.
Yeah, Bartholos?
I think so,
Bartolos activated the excavation mode, unearthing the treasure buried deep underground.
That's a huge chest. Move over. I want to open it myself.
Move!
Honestly, me with chests in video games. Move it.
Wow, wow. A massive haul. Unbelievable. It's hard to imagine the kind of luxurious life the people of Styxia once led. As expected for a realm of Fagusa's disciples, this entire chest is filled with ornaments made from ocean's tears. Here, take this. See if it suits you.
Down, girl.
Thanks for the gift, boss. Much appreciated. Look at the clarity of this purple crystal. It matches my skin tone perfectly.
Skin?
So safer as
Yeah, it's a skin.
Oh, okay. I never thought of it as skin. Gotta be honest.
Skin.
I thought about it as phytoplasm.
No.
But
Skin.
is that what it's called? Ectoplasm? Protoplasm? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, like the goopy.
Yeah,
the goopy.
no, ectoplasm.
Okay,
right?
ectoplasm. Okay.
Where is my treasure?
Oh.
How long have we known each other? I can't believe you still fall for
Lies
this.
turning to reality.
This is... How could I have forgotten about this? I'll believe it is true, and a lie becomes reality. What a convenient ability.
The demigod of trickery's divine gift. Far more practical than any golden thread or teleporter. All right.
Is it?
Enough fooling
Okay.
around.
I mean, it's still cool,
Here's
but
the real thing.
I don't know.
Lead the
Teleportation's pretty
way.
cool.
Cipher rules. I've already pinpointed the next trove of treasure. Starting navigation. Boss lady, we're set to make a fortune this time. Got any plans on how to spend it?
Of course. Spend nothing. Have you forgotten my silly prophecy?
Isn't that like...
Oh, sorry.
Uh-huh.
Once
Okay.
activated, this thing
Alright.
makes a racket that can be heard for miles.
I keep triggering
Just
things.
you stupid.
Oh.
Seriously, what was the Titan thinking when they came up with this thing? Hey, if you don't want the trickery to be exposed, you'd better start by keeping your mouth shut.
Oh.
What do you say?
Is this another case of a lie becomes reality if all believe it?
I think so.
Boss lady, you're absolutely right.
More for the
Careful with my words.
Very interesting.
Ah! This thing's way too loud when it's on. Let's not stir up more trouble, okay?
Oh, okay. Anyways.
But like, we don't like that thing.
Water. Here we go round the river of souls.
Oh.
Thanks for your non-song.
Spirit thief goes.
Okay.
Ah, what are you even singing? You're totally out of tune. There's a big guy guarding this place.
Oh.
Yeah. Big and dumb. Just a pure lump of stupidity.
For the fear of mediocre.
Look at its
I don't
face.
know if I can find it, but
Oh
I'm
my,
assuming
how could something be so ugly?
Yeah. So ugly. Ugly enough to make even me, a little imp without a digestive system, feel nauseous.
If that ugly brute messes up my face, even the stoic Talantin might end up shedding a tear.
Indeed, that would be heartbreaking. Clearly running away is the sensible choice.
So, how about you take the front? I'll attack from the side.
Right. Fleeing fits a rogue nature. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, let's do this. Bring it on.
Let's do this.
There's no reasoning with you bunch anymore. Those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave. I'm just a frail scholar. To the soul.
Saying that right next to the other feral scholar?
Yeah. I don't know if Horatio would ever call himself a frail.
Spend freely.
Wouldn't it be funny if they both called themselves frail scholars?
Insanity. The dice have been cast,
I like that he
boss.
says insanity.
Or maybe I'll take it off.
What are you talking about?
Watch your head.
He's insanity. It's it. The insanity.
Are you so he's aware of it? But he doesn't think he's insane.
I'm asking questions.
No, he's thinking everybody else is.
Oh, insanity of believing the prophet.
SAS. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
It's on me.
Funny to be like Dr. Rachel.
Don't worry, this one's on me.
He's just too honest, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just a frail scholar.
Yeah.
To the soul.
And X is more conniving.
Yeah.
Insanity.
Anaxa will do a whole thing about
There's your
trying to show you how not how stupid you are, and Dr. Rachel will just tell it to your face.
Hedge your bets.
Directly.
Such an ugly and useless creature, taken down with just a couple of hits. Oh boy. Hey,
oh, sorry.
Bartolos, are you still alive?
Bartolos.
Give us a squeak if you are.
Here! I mean, squeak!
Look at you, all shaken up. Can't handle even this bit of action. Should be safe here now. Get to work.
Aye, boss lady Cypher.
Bartolos activated excavation mode, unearthing the treasure buried deep underground. Oh, that was really close.
It doesn't smell like anything valuable this time. Since we've already dug it up, let's open it and see. Huh. Is this?
Month of balance, day blank. 3 more neighborhood households moved away today. The tide has risen higher than ever before, already reaching the 5th step of the stone stairway to our residence. The priests insist it's merely seasonal high tide that will soon recede, but having lived in Styxia for 30 years, I've never witnessed water levels like this. Leandro from the harbor went fishing 3 days ago and reported that the seawater had become unusually turbid, appearing as if mixed with ink. That's not good.
That's not good.
Beneath the surface, he glimpsed strange shadows, not human in form, yet possessing distinct outlines. After returning, he developed a high fever and has remained bedridden since. Month of balance, day blank. The city's feasts have grown increasingly frenzied. Grand celebrations that once occurred only during the month of joy now happen almost daily. At the Anzo family's banquet last night, I witnessed 2 normally well-mannered women treading grapes barefoot. emitting strange laughter, and then directly drinking the dirt-laden juice. Why didn't you wash your feet before you stepped on the grapes? Fool.
Fool.
They claim to be mimicking Fukusa's ritual ceremonies, though I've never heard of such an absurd form of worship. Prices at the market have risen by 30%. The honey brew merchant reports that the brewing process has become exceptionally difficult lately. The yeast cultures mysteriously rot. Only by distilling with seawater collected directly from the harbor can they produce proper wine. Fortunately, our Doris remains lucid and has wisely advised us to minimize our consumption of the city's water and wine. Month of Everday. Day blank. I got hung up with the day.
Everday. Day blank.
Day blank, and then it made me think of Kevin Day, which I can't lose focus now.
I can't lose focus. You have to keep it together. Keep it together. Come on, Nor. Keep it together.
Don't think. Last night, strange music emanated from the harbor. It wasn't produced by any instrument, but seemed to rise from the ocean's depth. The low, haunting melody sounded as if it were telling an ancient tale, compelling people to approach the shore like a siren. Freak. Several neighbors' children sleepwalked to the dock last night.
Oh, I'm sure that's fine.
Yeah, it's okay. They claim to have seen the goddess in the water performing and wanted to get closer. You're being called. You're gonna, oh no.
Oh dear.
The priests have forbidden all forms of musical performance and deployed soldiers to patrol the docks. For some reason, I can't shake the feeling that they're acting from fear rather than genuine desire to protect us. No.
What?
Why would you think that? Month of Everday, day blank. Today I met Nora. Nora? The cloth merchant. Oh, not from Rubub.
Not Rubub.
At the market, she revealed that the situation in her district was far more dire than we had imagined. The spirit water pool in Fugusa's temple suddenly dried up 3 days ago, and despite their best efforts, the priests cannot replenish it. More alarmingly still, strange cracks have appeared on the wall behind the deity statue, forming patterns or script that no one can decipher.
I'm sure
that's
fine.
Ominous. I mean, not ominous.
No. That's what's the opposite of ominous? Bombinous.
I don't think that's it, but you know what?
Are you
fortuitous?
Sure?
Is it fortuitous?
Oh, there you go. Fortuitous. That's it.
I can't believe I pulled that out of my noggin.
Oh, good job.
I pulled it out there. Nora also shared a peculiar rumor. Some claim to have seen in their dreams a woman playing a lyre, draped in black veils with eyes gleaming like seawater. Hot. She allegedly told dreamers that
caught me off guard.
Face a great transformation.
Down, boy.
No. Tell me what. How does it go? You're not the boss of me. You can't tell me what to do. Frig off.
Frig off. Everything comes back to Psycho Gorman.
It does. She allegedly told dreamers that Styxia would soon face a great transformation, and only those who hear her voice would be saved. Some city residents have begun referring to her as the prophetic sea musician, despite the priest's determined effort to suppress such rumors. Month of Freedom, day blank. We finally decided to evacuate with our entire family. The seawater has reached the highest watermark at the dock, yet some remain oblivious, still immersed in endless revelry. Our family and the neighboring Milan household have decided to journey to Akuma together. Reportedly, the world-bearing Titan's protection extends there, and the tides of darkness have not yet invaded those lands. We plan to slip away quietly tonight from the northern dock exit. We pray to Fugusa for safe passage. Month of Freedom, day blank. We've been traveling for 3 days now. Last night, the Milan family's youngest child suddenly developed a high fever, continuously muttering strange phrases that resembled an ancient ballad. His father decided to take him back to the city for medical treatment, though we all know there's little hope to be found there.
I don't know why I thought they was going to say is took out to the back of the carriage and did an old Yeller.
No, not old Yeller style. Hell no.
I don't know why. It's like, well, this one's gone.
This one's gone.
Take him out.
It's got rabies. Just
it's got rabies. We gotta put it down.
We gotta put it down. Damn. This morning, looking back at Styxia from the hillside, I was horrified to discover the entire city enveloped in a strange aura, with seawater shimmering from an unnatural blue radiance in the sunlight. From a distance, those magnificent buildings seemed to twist and distort in the water, as if they were mere illusions. Month of weaving, day blank. We encountered several other fleeing townspeople. They brought even more horrifying news. The seawater in Styxia has begun displaying strange colors and textures, sometimes thick as honey, other times solid as glass. Those who remained in the city have begun undergoing bizarre transformations. Blank, 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 blank. Even more disturbing is that at night, the entire city bathes in an indescribable glow, as if enveloped by some gigantic amniotic membrane. They say this is Fagoos's punishment, but I can't help wondering, is this the Titan's wrath, or is this some power even greater than the Titans at work? We've decided to continue northward to Akima. Along the way, we've heard rumors of someone named Blank, who can supposedly appease Fagoos's wrath, but these are merely legends, fabricated by desperate people. We common folk can only rely on our feet to flee the disaster. Month of weaving, day blank. Tonight, after the children fell asleep, I secretly examined a small vial of seawater I brought from the city. It was the last drop collected from the spirit water pool in Fagoos's temple before we left. In the moonlight, it displays a strange shimmer, as if something moves within it, unlike any other ordinary water. By chance, I discovered that gently tapping the vial with my fingertip produces a peculiar sound, like distant lyre notes echoing. In that moment, I seemed to glimpse a mysterious woman standing upon the sea surface, sorrowfully playing a melody that no one could understand. I don't know if this was an illusion or reality, but if such a being truly exists, one who can hear the sorrows of Styxians, then as we embark on this uncertain journey, please grant us a flicker of hope, even if it's merely a beautiful dream. Akima is now within reach. Taking one final glance back at my homeland, the beautiful scenery of old is nowhere to be seen, only distorted masses of light and shadow undulating on the sea levels, resembling foam heaped by waves before dawn, dissolving one by one to gradually reveal its cold and true nature.
Ooh, this looks tragic. Do you think we made it to Akima?
Probably not. I've never seen or heard of anyone from Styxia and Akima.
Ooh, probably...
At least, I'm still left for Dolos. Guess this city wasn't so lucky. Huh. It does seem unfair, doesn't it? Just because they were born in the wrong place, they had to face such... devastation. Meanwhile, those in Akima, simply because they're supported by the world-bearing Titan, continue to survive.
Yeah, the world just isn't fair, is it? Speaking of the world-bearing Titan...
Anyways...
Didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice at Kepali's priestly court?
Oh.
Huh. Did I?
Did
Yeah, you definitely told me, and I remember it clearly.
I'm sure you do.
It's been so long, your memory's gotten a little fuzzy.
Oh, right. I did tell you. It wasn't a big deal. I just snuck in with a bunch of mumbling priests and watched them do their spooky rituals around some glowing rock.
Cool.
Honestly, I was only interested in the wallets of the old grandpas on the council back then. Don't remember much else. It's been what? Nearly 1,000 years?
That's a lot of years.
I see. But you in a priest robe? No, that's hard to picture.
Who asked you to picture that?
And you said that.
Priest robes from 1,000 years ago were nothing like the ones today.
Right. I didn't think about that. I was just curious if you ever overheard anything interesting from those priests.
How ridiculous.
Very normal.
Come on, let's head to the next spot.
Anyways. Let me in.
Where did this roadblock come from?
I don't know.
Ugh, this is so annoying. The treasure is right in front of us.
Oh dear, we're stuck here. But I have a plan. Should we call on that big, noisy, cumbersome hand of Zen?
Never thought that thing would actually come in handy. All right. Do you want to handle it?
Leave it to me, boss. I don't need a controller. After all.
Sorry. Cut you off again. Also, I'm not sorry.
My darling. Activate.
My darling. My darling. Is it your darling? Just want to look around. I want to look around. I'm a hand now.
You're a hand, you're a hand.
Come. Oh, yeah. Okay. Descend. Yeah. Self-criticism.
Looks like a charm.
Not bad. However, I still don't see how this ties into trickery.
Let's go to the next room.
Anyway!
Hey, slow down. That question you asked me earlier. I think I just remembered something.
What did I ask?
You know, that question. The one you specifically asked me.
Yeah, that
right
one.
after we dug up the second chest.
Forgive me, boss lady, but have you been under a lot of stress lately? I didn't ask anything. You must have imagined it.
Oh. Is that so?
What is going on here?
Maybe you're right.
No.
I have been a little on edge lately.
I don't know what's
I
happening.
need to relax.
I can't tell if
All right, let's move on to the next treasure.
being a little punk or something weird's happening.
I feel like something weird's happening.
Twinkle, twinkle in my chest, how this core flame is the best.
Okay.
When it comes to singing, I still sound better than you, boss.
Sure.
Okay.
Go beyond all time and space on the journey of flame chase.
Belt it out.
Great.
There we go.
This scent feels like something incredible is buried here.
Incredible indeed. If even boss lady said so, how could I not be excited?
Do I need to give instructions here? Get digging.
Excavation mode activated.
We want a good excavation mode.
Excavation mode.
Oh, isn't this a golden scapegoat? Interesting. Looks like whoever buried this treasure wanted to play a little game with us.
I didn't realize those were thorns. And then you light them on fire and burn them away.
Those who did not became human.
Those who feared fire became sheep, and those who did not became human.
Sheep,
That's so
humans,
interesting.
whatever. All I know is unlocking this gets us treasure. Here, this honor's all yours.
Puzzles and tricks are right up my alley. Just leave it to little old me.
Okay. I can do this. I'm a puzzler.
Puzzler.
I can punch.
Can you punch?
Oh, this is easy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Sick.
Easy.
Sure, they did it easier for story because it's a part of the story.
Yeah,
but,
they're like, well.
Which, thank you.
Nothing can stop me. Cypher, it's your turn now.
Stop! Stay there, and don't turn around.
Huh? What do you mean?
You turned
You
around.
turned around.
I told you, don't move.
Oh.
My poor old back. What are you doing?
Shh, quiet. Don't say anything unnecessary. That seamstress.
You had a
She's
bug on
listening.
you.
Yeah, you had a bug, literally.
Yeah.
You got bugged.
Do you mean?
You got literally
Stay
bugged.
put and keep
Yeah.
quiet. I'll handle her.
Dang.
Whoa, whoa. Seamstress. Getting sneaky, aren't we? Did you think I wouldn't notice your little spies lurking around me?
As time passes, I find myself leaning more and more on blind luck. With only the power of this little nymph, naturally I couldn't slip past your sharp eyes, Cyphera.
Even if you could fully control Bartolos's mind, I would still be able to see through your disguise, Aglaya. You've gone to such lengths to spy on my every move. What exactly are you after? I've told you before, you don't need me to succeed. Why don't you just let this go? I already made an exception and got involved with Castorus and Grey Mystery. Asking for more now. Isn't that pushing your luck a bit too far?
I'm sorry, Cyphera. I've plotted and schemed my whole life. But I never could have predicted our relationship would end up like this. I've spent centuries trying to figure out where I went wrong, replaying every moment over and over. But you've never given me a chance to explain myself, face to face.
Don't talk to me like that. You know I can't take it.
Drama. The drama.
Angst.
Angst.
1,000 years ago, out of foolishness, I let my silence steal away the most beautiful sound I'd ever known.
I see limbs.
So this time, I must say this to you, even if it's all in vain. I need you, Cyphera. The Chrysos Heir's mission needs you. The finale I've delayed for far too long. It's finally here. Whatever resentment you still hold against me will fade once I'm gone. Please, come back to Akama. I'm begging you. Without you, they don't stand a chance.
I'll think about it, seamstress. But stop watching me. Unless you want to lose me for good.
Don't worry. As much as I'd love to hear your voice again, to see your face, it seems that chance will never come.
Well,
goodbye, Cyphera.
No.
Sheesh. Oh, I like your yellow nails.
Goodbye, Aglaya.
What a shame. I thought there'd be some real treasure under that goat's head.
Excuse me, Bartolos.
Bartolos?
We're being
Read
sad
the
and
room.
melancholy.
Turns out, everything in that chest was soaked in water from the River of Souls. Nothing valuable left. Those relics were once priceless. But time has eroded away all that they once were.
Is that a metaphor?
Yeah, probably.
Hearing that from you makes it sound so sad. Wait, why am I getting all sentimental? I haven't even processed what just happened. That horrible woman. When did she... Oh!
If you see her, let her know this. As demigods, we can't avoid our duties forever.
Could it have been back then? When...
Do you remember now? Looks like you don't need me to jog your memory. She must have slipped that nymph into your pocket while you were distracted. Don't underestimate that bug. It's every bit as dangerous as the seamstress's golden thread. Let your guard down for even a second, and it might take over. Make you spill secrets you'd never share otherwise.
Whoa, that's like some brainwashing monster straight out of the Black Tide! Creepy. Boss, how did you realize something was wrong? I'm curious, what exactly did that nymph make me say?
Actually, it gave itself away very early on.
So suspicious.
Speaking of the world-bearing titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice at Kefali's priestly court?
We've been partners in crime for 1,000 years. We've talked about everything there is to talk about. Except for that one experience at Dawncloud. I never told you about that. I absolutely wouldn't have shared that with anyone.
But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaya wasn't trying to trick you?
And as far as I know, the embodiment of trickery despises that golden thread which forces people to speak the truth. You'd never defend
That's a
Aglaya.
good point I didn't think about.
Isn't that right, Zagreus?
Yes.
You have a terrifyingly sharp mind.
After all, I'm the only one in the world who knows you're still alive. To make sure you survive the Titan trial, I had to fool the entire world.
Oh.
If you want to keep that lie from falling apart, you'd better keep playing your part in the days ahead.
Even if it weren't for saving my worthless little life, I'd still walk through fire for Cypher without hesitation.
Well, I'm happy for you.
You may have been reduced to this form, but you still haven't lost your way with words.
Interesting. Speaking of which, Cypher, you're not taking that wicked woman's words to heart, are you? Life's been pretty great lately. Why get into trouble now? Don't you think?
Honestly, I've been thinking. Maybe a trip back now wouldn't be too bad.
You're back again, so... Cyphera, your face.
I need clothes. Anything. Just throw me something. A piece of cloth will do. Just enough to cover the wounds. I will pay back the amount I owe. I promise.
You're bleeding golden blood.
Yes. What about it? So what if I'm one of those Chrysosairs they talk about? Those infinitely strong heroes. World-renowned swordsmen. Exceptionally intelligent scholars.
Cyphera.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint. Who knew that group of amazing people would include me? A pauper. Thief. Con artist. Maybe I should just make another cut to drain all this yellow stuff out of me.
Don't do that. Don't do that, girl.
Don't, girl.
Stop it, Cyphera. I'll give you clothes. Warm you up and... stay here. Stay in my workshop until you're healed. Aren't you going to ask me how I got these wounds?
No, I got these scars. They don't even know I was an undesirable child.
Right. What's the use? I'm so good at lying. Even your golden thread can be fooled. If you can't verify the truth, why bother asking at all?
I don't need to ask. Nor do I need to use the golden thread. I know everything you do is for survival, at all costs. Stay here. You won't have to deal with the cold or go hungry again. Stay by my side, and you can start putting yourself back together.
Aren't you worried I'll ruin this place's reputation? Or
Or that I might sneak off with your precious clothes and sell them. I wouldn't have invited you if I were worried about those things. You're weird, seamstress. You know, they say a child who often lies remains a liar for life. I've tried not to become a liar, but honestly, it's just too hard. I'm close to giving up. What makes you think I won't disappoint you? Because I can feel it. Not with the power of a demigod, but with the heart that beats in my chest. You love this place. That's why you keep coming by, but also why you hesitate to stay longer. You worry you'll tarnish the Gold Weaver name. After taking over Nestia's divine authority, I became used to letting the golden thread distinguish sincerity from falsehood. However, the mission I need to complete requires me to learn to trust and rely on my heart. Cyphera, you're an honest thing I've given to this world. And also a challenge the world has given to me.
And also, you're a bit.
Stay here with me.
Yes.
You have a beautiful face
but I love you anyways.
that deserves better than to be covered in scars and grime.
Don't worry, you can still do crime.
You've got a way of talking that's hard to follow. All right, let's make it a deal. You have 1 day to change your mind. Once the action hour passes, there's no turning back.
Oh,
man.
I like their relationship.
Me
actually.
too.
Oh, hey, we're back.
Hey, what's up? We're just standing here. These fools in black. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make them so dark and mysterious. These fools in black.
They're not even fools, they're folks.
Folks in black.
But I like that you call them
They're
fools.
fools. Are not responding to provocations, nor do they seem intent on fighting. What exactly are they waiting for?
Pressure. Fear. Planting seeds of anxiety. It
By
seems
just
this
standing
is
there?
the strength.
They're not even menacing. They're just standing there.
Standing man emoji.
Yeah,
Am I
real.
planting seeds of anxiety, fear, and pressure in you?
Am I making you afraid yet?
Sorry, am I making you anxious?
Am I making you anxious? An organization that sees it as their mission to eradicate the Chrysos heirs. I've read some chilling accounts, stories of the cleaners using alchemical arts to implant fragments of memories into their successors, ensuring both identity and hatred live on.
From what I know, these stories are true. The kindness we know today, strictly speaking, is the 27th kindness.
Oh, no wonder she's such a Karen. She carries all of the hate of the Karens before
Of 27 other Karens, or 26 other Karens.
So many freaking...
Objectively, the rise of the cleaners was both inevitable and necessary. Yet, their ruthless and twisted methods earned them nothing but disdain and
They're evil and
condemnation
effed up
from history.
minds.
Is it necessary?
Okay.
They're evil and effed up minds.
And still they endure. An organization persisting through time, now working tirelessly to obstruct the flame chase. Are they truly so terrified of the Era Nova the Chrysos heirs strive for?
Even in these crumbling end times, there are always those who find ways to profit from the chaos. To ask the vested interests to abandon their status, wealth, and ambitions in this world for a distant ideal.
They're not even
made it no easier
standing in a
than
menacing
creating
way. They're
No, they're
just
just
standing.
chilling.
They're just chilling out.
I wonder where Nor is now. If they're targeting me, he definitely won't escape their notice either. I hope all is well. I'm thinking about my boy over here.
My boy.
Is that Lord Kratos?
There you are, Lord Donghung. We couldn't reach you on the teleslate. so the Holy City Guard almost assumed you two had met some terrible fate. You pests crawling in the shadows, back off.
Back off.
Your plot ends
Stop
here.
standing man emoji over Dun Hung.
You played your hand. Run while you still can. It might be your only chance to survive. Stay away from Akama forever.
Unbrandish your already non-brandished
Set foot there
brandished
again,
weapons.
The fury of its people will tear you apart.
You're too scary.
Because Aglaya is dead. And in the eyes of the Holy City citizens, her blood is on your hands.
No.
Oh, she...
Aglaya's dead.
She's dead?
Like, I knew she was... I knew,
yeah,
but
like...
She's dead now?
She's, like, right now dead? Right this mo? Oh.
Looks like she was wrong about you.
She? Are you talking about the mastermind behind all of this?
Well, she thought you were weak. She believed that even when you were facing the evil that you claimed to oppose, you'd hesitate to strike.
Misinterpreting mercy for weakness shows how arrogant and foolish your master is.
Real.
They're still alive. With proper care, they'll pull through in a few days. But I must warn you, I haven't fought a human in ages. I can't guarantee I'll always be able to hold back. They're lucky they're still alive. If you feel as lucky as they are, try me.
Yeah, get him.
Yeah, get him.
Bro, you sound so cool.
Yeah, bro.
Get him, babes.
Homie.
I am seriously upset.
Yeah, and he's really cool.
Get out of here. Don't show your
Like,
face
I'm gonna
around
ignore
us
that
again.
and be cool still.
If your master wants to stop the flame chase journey, she'd better bring an army that makes Kremnos at its peak
So
look
excited
like
for when we
child's
released
play.
Fight On.
I know.
I've said it more than once, Lord Finan. We're not here to start a fight.
You're... What?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
I think your actions have
We
said
came
differently.
only to ensure you weren't anywhere.
Oh. Okay, well,
okay,
that's a fair point. I like that they're
While
little
you were
nose shadow.
unaware,
I think
we
it's supposed to be a
already
skull, but it looks like a
accomplished
little,
our mission
like a little doggo nose.
to buy
Or cat
time.
nose.
So, Lord Finan,
Yeah,
Oh.
it's cute. Oh.
until next time.
Okay.
My work here is done. But you didn't do anything. Goodbye.
Are you okay?
Success. Exactly.
Anyone who uses innocent lives as bargaining chips has gone too far.
Do they think they have a chance?
Probably a desperate gamble. I guess the opposition within the Council of Elders is still desperately fighting to obstruct the flame chase journey. If the conspiracy is exposed, they'll be hunted down in the Holy City like rats with nowhere to run, no matter where they hide. My teleslate.
My teleslate.
Urgent. This message was automatically sent by the system garment maker. Global announcement. Due to force majeure, the World Wide Web operations will be temporarily suspended. Please stay calm and remain in your homes. Question mark? Message failed to send. You are not currently in the service area. Please try again later. Whitelist protocol loaded. Local golden thread enabled for emergency internal communication only. Lady Goldweaver deceased. Please return to the Holy City at once. I know it's hard to believe, but please come back soon. On my way.
On my way.
Thank you.
On my way.
I didn't even try Hyacine. I should have tried.
Is this?
It's okay, I have Dun Hung's voice, so.
You do. You've got Dun Hong's voice down pat.
I got it.
Almost Matt Pat. That's how pat you have it.
Oh, she! New name Matt. Disrupt.
Was it those guys doing?
Those
How could they possibly?
She's
Stay
already
calm.
weak. Homie,
This
I
could
don't
just
know
be
how to tell
one
you
of her
this.
schemes. I won't believe
Yeah,
it
I do think
until
they
I
just
see it
pushed
for
her.
myself.
She went up to the edge and they pushed
She
her.
did go to the edge of the cliff.
What should
And
we
or
do
she
now?
fell. She did.
Yeah.
Stay on course. I'll contact Treeby and ask her to keep the citizens calm.
But she did enough that it
Hurry back to
definitely
Akama
looks
as
like
fast
they
as
did it.
possible
Yes.
and assess the situation in the city. If we run into any enemies along the way, I won't be merciful this time.
Look at him, he's so angry.
You're so angry.
He's so PO.
It's gonna get you.
Get them.
Cartonis.
Hi.
Yes, what is it, little beetle?
You're forging a sword for Feline, aren't you? I haven't seen you wield the hammer in so long. I couldn't help but be entranced by the sight.
You, Aglaya, in this form you come to me. It means...
That's right. At this moment, my physical form is already shattered. My journey as a human in this world has...
Yep.
Yeah, either pushed or she jumped or whatever.
Whatever.
It's time to fulfill our pact.
Of course. The pact. I haven't forgotten.
The thing I entrusted to you. Do you still have it?
Far too plain this vessel is. Not worthy of you. Do you still insist?
I insist. Over the past 1,000 years, every piece of fabric I've worked with has been tainted by my cold divinity. It's made me hate their colors, texture, and scent. This ornament stands apart. It was a gift from a child. She was pure and kind. I often wished my childhood could have been like hers.
How to say goodbye to everyone? Have you already planned?
I'm afraid there's no such detailed plan at this time. I deeply regret not being able to say farewell to them, one by one. The moment has come. My departure will give them one less thing to worry about. This parting gift should help ease the regret of such a sudden goodbye.
Invented for the Titans, Kremnos' soul-forging technology was. Though divinity it retains, filtered out, the remnants of humanity will be. Is that what you want, Aglaya?
You've confirmed this with me repeatedly. Yes, Cartonis. I need you to do this for me. Condense my divinity into this ornament. It might still be useful in the future to help them complete their mission.
Selfless until the end. Envy that child, there's no need to. Already lived a grand life your humanity has.
Your praise puts my heart at ease, Grand Craftsman. Now, please, take me through the last tempering that fate has to offer.
Put me in the fire.
Put me in the fire, babes!
Put me in the fire.
Get me in there.
Light me up. Light me up.
I wanna go out on fire! Fire!
The city is silent. And tension is building with every passing second. The news is probably spread by now. Every household is locked up tight.
P.O.
All the market stalls have closed down temporarily.
If I see anyone, that's it.
It's over.
She really was taken by the cleaners.
I can't imagine how she could have been taken down by a handful of assassins.
Kind of appropriate, you know.
Unless it's all a part of
Get
a
dry
plan.
cleaned, Aglaya.
If this is all part of a larger plan, Treby must know something. She just couldn't say it in the message. Let's go find her.
Blocked. I'm blocked. The Council of Elders saw the dog is always safe.
Dunham came back before us.
Dunham!
Maybe he's heard something.
The sky! Dunham! Hello!
Hello.
Ah, you're back. How's everything? No injuries, I hope?
Don't worry. The cleaners didn't lay a hand on us. Lord Kratos, were you in the city when it happened? What exactly went down?
Regrettably, no one knows the details of that moment. Eyewitnesses only saw...
It's fine. Just tell me.
Eyewitnesses at the Memorial Palace saw Aglaya fall from the Chrysos air bath. she showed no signs of life by the time the Holy City guards approached to check. They were too afraid to jump to conclusions. After all, she was a demigod who lived for over 1,000 years, the leader of the Chrysos heirs. Most citizens of the city believed that death couldn't touch her. She was pierced through the heart by a uniquely crafted dagger.
Okay.
I saw it for myself.
So she did get got by
It's
the
one of the
cleaners.
weapons carried by the cleaners.
She really was assassinated.
Believe in you. There you go.
No, that doesn't make sense.
What do you mean? Alright.
The ones who appeared in the grove and those who confronted Dan Heng in the abyss didn't immediately resort to violence.
Well, that wasn't their goal.
They were just
told you
watching
themselves.
and trying to intimidate. They
Alright,
didn't
fine.
have any reason nor the courage to
Argument.
attack a Goliath.
Speculating blindly won't help. Let's go find Lady Tribby as she understands Aglaya's mind.
I'll stay here to lead the guards and maintain order.
Oh my gosh.
Got
Find
it.
out what
Sometimes.
happened,
Dude, me.
but don't take too long.
Sometimes.
With also, Miss
I'm sorry.
Hyacinth was the one who declared Aglaya dead. You might want to speak with her.
Thank you, Lord Crateros.
I was thinking about a sentence I was gonna say and I didn't even say it. So, you know, doesn't even
I'll
matter.
stay here to lead the guards and maintain order. Find out what happened, but don't take too long. With Aglaya gone, someone has to take her place and lead Akama. Also, Miss Hyacinth was the one who declared Aglaya dead. You might want to speak with her.
Okay.
Let me reiterate the part of the plot that you need to go do. See.
The baths
Yes.
are
You have
empty.
a marker.
Yeah.
No citizen feels no citizen feels like bathing. I'm sure they're all sad. That's what it is.
Yeah.
They're depressed,
They're depressed.
just like me.
I mean, if I saw
Bummed out.
someone go, "Wee," I probably would also be like,
No more bath.
no more bath.
No more bath for today.
No more bath for today. That's enough bath.
That's enough bath.
Heroes, you're back. Yeah.
Uh-huh. We are so back gamers.
This is zip side zippers remind you of sharks.
Yeah,
They
they do.
remind
They
me
get.
Oh.
Hyacinth.
Hi.
Hi,
You're
a sin.
back.
Hi, Asin.
Which sin? We heard from Crateros. Are you alright?
Ooh, which sin? Which sin would Hyacinth be?
I'm fine.
I don't know.
I've been staying close to Lady Treby and Lady Trinan after
I mean,
the
she's so
incident.
good.
She is. I haven't really seen anything
It's
that could
great
be.
that you could come back so quickly.
I don't even remember all of
They
them.
need someone with them now.
Sure you do. You've watched
You
Full
know,
Metal Alchemist.
Maybe it's. I still always forget one of them. I don't know why. I go listing and I'm missing one. Maybe it's gluttony, because have you seen Little Ika? The chonk?
That's true. That is true.
Their greed disgusts me. Oh, maybe it's greed. Their greed disgusts me.
What?
Is it greed or gluttony? They kind of blend together. Do you ever think about how the sins kind of blend together? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Little bit. They do have some overlap, don't they?
Yeah. How are the two of them holding up?
Not well. After all, we witnessed Lady Aglaya's last moments. I tried to treat her immediately, but even the sky's blessings, declaring her death was the hardest thing I've ever had to do as a doctor. Lord Fina,
Breathes hard.
don't push yourself. You're carrying a heavier burden now. Please, don't fall.
Like a glider.
It's fine. I can handle it. What I've lost is a mentor and a comrade in arms. You should rest, Hyacinth. You've been awake for a long time, haven't you? We'll handle things from here.
Okay. See you later, everyone.
Next, we should visit Lady Treby.
All of your friends are gonna die.
All of your friends are gonna die, I'm pretty sure.
It feels like that.
Man, not even the chimeras are around.
Dang, everybody's out of here.
Can't even talk to Leo.
Oh.
Everyone's too sad.
It's probably fine. Nobody else has died that's close to them.
Little Gray.
Yeah. No, we haven't experienced other sad
Lady Treby,
times.
Snowy, don't. Please don't apologize to us. You went to the grove to prepare yourself for the threats to Akuma. You didn't do anything wrong, so don't be hard on yourself. We were always by Aggie's side throughout this long journey. So, we understood her thoughts better than anyone.
So I've heard.
She knew she wouldn't see the end of the flame chase journey. Yet, she gave everything without hesitation.
I know what Aglaya expected of me. Right now, the last thing Akuma needs is a leader wallowing in self-pity.
The scroll over there was entrusted to us by Aggie. She instructed us to hand it over to you when the time was right. I think now's the right time.
Okay. Golden threads frayed at the fringe of an era and posterity looks up the sentiments formerly hanging on its web. The tragic news heard during your travels. Head to the book and write it down. Oh, okay.
Write your thoughts down, Trailblazer. Before you forget them.
Oh, here's some
Aggie, so you really don't have to take the medicine anymore?
No need, teacher.
Thank you, thank you.
No need, teacher. Medicine can only steady my flesh, but it cannot stop the decay of my soul. I've already borrowed too much time from this world, and now the time is up. Now is the best time for my exit.
Sob, sniffle.
Please don't cry on my account, teacher. I have a final selfish request. Can you lend me an ear?
Aggie, go ahead. We will definitely fulfill it for you.
I wish for my death to be quiet and gentle. I hope that my lifeless body will not be exposed to the eyes of the public. Well, teacher, I have faced too many changes in my lifetime, but in the pursuit of one thing alone, I have remained unchanged for 1,000 years.
It's beauty, isn't it?
Huh? That's right, teacher. Beauty.
Aggie, do you think Snowy is ready?
1,000 years ago, when I took up the core flame of Monestia. Do you think I was ready then, teacher? Born into this era, we had no choice but to grow amidst the raging waves, not set sail after everything was prepared. Finon, he will understand. He will grasp the duty I've left to him. He is mature enough now, no longer blinded by anger or hatred.
You did great. That was a great
killed it.
voice. You killed it. You killed it.
You killed it too.
Oh, thank you.
Tribby.
Wow.
Wow.
Reverse Uno card.
Finon, my humble student, my trusted colleague. As I write this, you are locked in a battle of words with the Council of Elders.
Oh.
Fighting for the survival of the flame chase journey on a battlefield where the smoke of war is invisible. I deeply regret and feel guilty for hastily pushing
She's
you
like,
and the Trailblazer
I don't need to listen to your
into the
argument.
debate.
I'm already convinced.
No, you got
Please forgive me. At that moment,
I'm voting
I
yes.
could not afford to
Yes,
show
fine.
any sign of weakness before you, as it would have crushed your morale. I considered the debate a routine affair, assuming I could win merely with the support and experience we'd accumulated over centuries. But I underestimated kindness, and her party's cunning, and also the deterioration of my own senses. The trap was likely set by the debater Calictus. He had prepared a severed golden thread in advance, revealing it to the public when kindness was faltering in the debate. He claimed I was reading everyone's thoughts with the golden thread to cheat in the debate. I could have countered that low tactic in 100 ways, but my words slipped out before I could even think about them. With deceitful scoundrels like you in the crowd, I have no choice but to rely on the golden thread to keep watch over everything in this holy city. You can imagine the reaction that comment provoked. At that moment, I felt my time was running short. The divinity in this body might be eternal, but that is not the essence of me. I am a daughter of humanity, born of my mother, and I will die as a human. Realizing that my humanity was fading, I began to plan my exit. What kind of departure would not waste such a belated death? I have yet to find the ideal answer, but I knew I couldn't simply fade away in my sleep like anyone else. The serpents have always lurked in the darkness, terrified of their heads being cut off by the golden thread. If my departure were to be calm and uneventful, it would only lead to a swarm of those serpents emerging from their nests. Regrettably, a peaceful death is a luxury I cannot afford. I must feign weakness deliberately to make those serpents lose patience and act rashly. Just as they think they've struck and sunk their fangs into my heels, that's when I'll strike back, igniting the final blaze to burn away the threats hidden in the shadows. The blaze soaring into the sky might sow fear and confusion, but I have no worries about people losing their way. After all, Arkema still has you to guide them, Feinen. You're not perfect, Feinen. I've witnessed your confusion, recklessness, and deep sensitivity, dawn after dawn. The heavy burdens of your past have always weighed you down, inflicting deep pain. Yet, in your way, you are perfect. You embrace everyone's imperfections, always ready to find the precious qualities hidden beneath their rough exteriors. Unconditionally. That might be what sets our Sky Father Kefili apart from other deities. They recognize the imperfections in their creations, yet still choose to shine their light on them, offering protection with unconditional love. Feinen, while you zealously pursued strife, believing it to be your destined path, from the very beginning, my thoughts have never changed. You are the destined world-bearer of Amphorius, the gate to Amphorius's future. Go, complete the flame-chased journey of the prophecy, ignite the stars, and inspire hope in the hearts of humanity. I will be waiting at the end of the West Wind, looking forward to the miracle you will create.
Real.
Aglaya.
Yeah, real.
How could I possibly be worthy of the burning torch you've passed into my hands?
You're sparkling.
For the glow.
Dolang, can you do me a favor?
Whatever I can help with, just say the word.
Please deliver a message to Lord Krateros. Have him gather the Holy City guards and the Kremnoans to spread the word from door to door. At the lucid hour tomorrow, Feinen will speak at the Marmorial Palace. Urge everyone who has concerns about the Holy City's future and the Flame Chase journey to attend this gathering. Tell them Aglaya has left Amphorius the seeds of hope.
Understood.
Thank you. It's been a harrowing day for everyone. Please make sure to rest well and collect your thoughts.
Pay attention.
I need to prepare.
Hey.
Hey.
Chartonus has arrived.
Cartonus.
Cartonus, sorry.
He's starting
What
a pack.
brings you to Memorial
Right into
Palace?
your heart, Tonus.
Right into your heart, Tonus.
I plan to get everything settled before coming to see you. Is there something urgent, Cartonus?
How are you holding up, I wanted to see. Better than I expected you seem.
There's no room for doubt anymore. It's time to take action and show everyone that the leadership of the Chrysos heirs is still strong.
Right, your assessment is. Now, here. Take this.
Is this it?
Pretty
You've completed it.
Dawnmaker. The name I've chosen for it. Before dawn, prepare for battle. For tomorrow, wield your sword. Befits your stature, it does. Chrysos heir.
Dawnmaker. Unbelievable. You've never seen that black-clad sword master. You've recreated this so precisely, just from what I described.
He thinks it's
Precise.
cool.
Yeah.
Description.
No, it's a good sword.
Imbued it with the power of dawn I already have.
So I totally understand.
Guided by your will, gleam with golden flames. Its blade will wield it. May triumph always be yours.
Thank you, Cartonus. I will use this sword to protect the beings of Amphorius.
Another thing there is.
What's this?
With golden thread now.
Stored here. The remnants of Aglaya's divinity are. This was her commission. Her death she had long foreseen.
Can she still hear us?
It's difficult to confirm. About divinity, we know very little. In this way, she wanted to be with you. Always.
No.
I understand. Let me keep it. With this, I'll have another constant companion by my side. May this world never have need for a deliverer. Someone told me long ago. But when the world dashed her hopes and fell into disarray, if she could see me now, leading from the front, rallying people against their destiny, she would surely smile.
How will the Holy City continue without Lady Goldweaver?
I don't know, not Finon.
Look! Lord Finon is here.
Will he step up to lead Akama?
Not long ago, I spoke at the Citizens' Assembly at Dawncloud. I wrestled with every word, searching for the right ones to rally support and keep the Chrysos heirs' flame chase alive. In the end, I remembered a lesson from one of my teachers. In battles where words are weapons, outrage and blind passion often overpower reason. I followed his strategy. I painted my opponents as nothing more than pests, tore apart their character, and laid out their crimes. The strategy worked. I secured enough votes to achieve my goal, but afterward, there wasn't even a flicker of joy. I realized that apparent victory masked a deeper failure. In my pursuit of success, I fueled division and strayed far from my very purpose that led me to the flame chase journey. This journey was supposed to unify, not divide, to strengthen us, not weaken us. It was the gold thread that mended our rifts in the past. Some saw it as a means of surveillance, a tool of control. But no one can deny that it was Aglaya who held this city and even this shattered world together. Now she is gone. Yes, as you have heard, the demigod Aglaya, who guarded the holy city for a millennium, has indeed fallen.
What are you gonna say?
Me.
Murder Lady Goldweaver!
You really held that one in your chest.
Make them pay!
Had to go first.
I felt the same as all of you initially. I wanted to stand here beside you, to condemn the sinners, to discuss retribution, and to see justice brought down upon them. But my perspective has changed.
What? You don't want retribution?
The golden threads that once bound this city have unraveled. Yet no one is celebrating their freedom from control. In the empty markets and bath chambers, one feeling lingers. Unease. Deep down, we all know the last safeguard against the harm we may do to each other is gone. No divine power will protect us from the malice in our hearts.
No.
From now on, only the moral code we choose to uphold for ourselves will stand between us and the abyss.
Oh, she.
Finon has a way with words.
About a man of letters? There's something special about a man of letters. What does that mean? If it were me up there, I could do it too. There's something special about a man of letters? I'll say that.
Indeed.
What does it mean? Does he write letters?
The flame chase journey is nearing
His name
its
does have
end.
letters. You're correct.
With only one titan left for the Chrysos heirs to conquer. Aquila! Before I rise to the skies, I challenge you. Cast out the shadows and malice within your hearts. Let your spirit shine brighter than the sky itself.
What happened to you, Jay?
Don't worry.
Okay.
Let me bear
Don't
witness.
worry about it.
Okay.
I'm fixing.
Even without the
I will
divine
not worry about
authority
it.
of romance, Akima will remain a sanctuary in these end times. A place for the kind people Aglaya dreamed of. The kind of people foretold in prophecy. A better people.
We have to be better. We kind of suck right now.
Better people.
Better people.
That's my chant. Better people. Better people. Better people. People. Better people.
Better people.
Dude, maybe we should just chant this at
I
people. It might work.
appreciate
Maybe it'll work.
Your
Go up to
willingness
someone
to
who's being a
accept
Karen.
the challenge.
Better people. Better people.
You have
Better
reminded
people.
me that Aglaya
And then
left
sing
me
Frig
perhaps
Off.
the simplest duty
If
in
that doesn't work.
to bear the burden of creation, I need only to give one thing. It's a gift she once gave me without hesitation, and now I share it with each of you. Unshakable faith. There's still a long way to go before Amphorius is reborn. But we will not forget the past as we move forward. For the memories of Amphorius will always benefit future generations. Allow me this moment. I want to borrow a few minutes of your time to commemorate a demigod who protected the Holy City for a millennium.
Yes.
She was Akima's dressmaker.
Yeah.
The leader of the Chrysos heirs. The Gold Weaver. Aglaya. And her greatest feat was being a selfless person.
She... Damn.
Snaps.
I can only do it with my left hand right now. I don't know why.
Mine aren't working very well, but they're kind of going, so we'll take it. Oh, I'm sorry. Gazing sadly at the sky. Yeah, this is kind of
That singing sounds so familiar.
No.
That's our song, and Snowy used to love it.
Yes, Lady Trian. For that child filled with anxiety. Your songs always dispelled the clouds in my heart. Even if for just a moment.
Snowy was so cute and kind when he was little.
He's no longer cute and kind.
Sure he is.
Now...
Oh.
You've grown so much. Maybe not as cute, but...
Less cute.
Still just as kind.
Time spares no one, so there's nothing we can do. But kindness, you helped nurture it in me.
Don't mention it. Your light is as bright as ever. Keep it up and stay strong. See you, Snowy.
No.
Goodbye, Lady Trian.
I heard what you said. Are you suggesting the debate tactics I've taught you are nothing but sleight of hand?
From the thing.
Oh.
That's effed up.
Not at all, Professor Anaxa. Honestly, without those techniques you taught me, the Flame Chase journey might not have survived.
Good thing your head's still clear. The Chrysos heir of Kefali. I had no idea you had it in you while I was drilling those formulas in your head in class.
Who could have thought, Professor? By the way, I've completely forgotten those formulas now.
Of course. Me.
Some things never change. In our next lives, I'll teach you how to truly embrace your divine duties.
I'll be waiting. Goodbye, Professor Anaxa.
Stop this.
You have to cease.
Miss Castros? Aren't you going to say something?
Lord Finan, you have always been so approachable. Ever since we first met, you've seen me as a friend. It was the first time I understood what everyday friendship was like. But that's dangerous.
Dangerous?
Laughing and chatting with you, I sometimes forget who I am. And for someone with my kind of power, that's a real hazard.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Sorry, I forgot to consider your perspective.
Please, no apologies. Despite everything, thinking back on the times we spent together makes me really happy.
I feel the same.
Goodbye, Feinen.
Goodbye, Gasteros. Aglaya.
Remember, Feinen, after completing the flame chase, leave the decision to initiate the miracle of Genesis to the Amphorians. The Chrysos heirs are the executors of the prophecy, yet they, the people, are the true masters of this world.
Rest assured, I always keep your teachings in mind. The difference between a presumptuous hero and a tyrant is a fine line.
Well said. You've got a good memory.
It's late. Anything else you'd like to add?
Anything else? Even in your imagination, I'm not one to show my vulnerable side.
No worries. I've long understood how difficult it is for you to open up completely. Thank you for bringing me here, Aglaya. You saved me.
Man!
Maybe what I wanted to say wasn't you, child.
You had to get that out.
But this crumbling world.
Man.
Goodbye, Feinen.
Goodbye, Aglaya.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Did you forget me?
No.
Oh, King, go away. Be gone.
Forget you.
No, you're still.
Like I'd ever.
Yeah, he gets his he gets
We
the
aren't
adorable
parting
color.
ways forever. You're just off to guard the gates at Castrum Kremnos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not make this a tearful
It's not going
farewell.
in the same way.
You know just how to make a person uncomfortable. I have a feeling we'll meet again in this lifetime. Let's have another showdown then. Deliver.
That's very confident of you. I've changed since then. Have you seen this sword?
Have you seen my sword?
It's a masterpiece freshly forged by Cartonis.
It's pretty cool.
A bold statement for a mere mortal who hasn't yet claimed the power of a titan. See you around. Feinen of Ides Elysiae.
It's a date, Mightymoose.
It's a date.
It's a date.
What a poignant, yet splendid journey. And it's still not over yet, is it?
Yes, Cyrene.
I was right. In the end, you did become the deliverer of
Is it
this
the same
story.
as men?
It sounds the same.
A lot has changed while you were away. I've met so many people.
I don't know.
Tried so many things.
They are both into.
I found new resolve. And I've let go of some attachments. I'm not the same person I used to be.
And now my partner has you as a little dog thing.
But to me,
little puppy bunny thing.
you've never changed at all, Feinen.
Oh, okay. Way to diminish his character.
Seriously. Rude. He had that arc.
He had. Don't you take that arc away from him.
Don't take it away from him!
Dawn Cloud, this place holds so many different kinds of memories. I remember you could see the Gold Weaver sign from here, all the way down the mountain. But my eyes aren't what they used to be 1,000 years ago.
Cyphra, you... seamstress. Tell me, does Akama have any treasures so rare that not even your... I mean, our shop has seen?
Of course it has. I heard there's a gem of all worlds hidden somewhere in Dawn Cloud. Apparently, it's a piece that fell out of the Dawn device. It's truly a priceless treasure, being a part of Kefali's divine body. Even I, the Gold Weaver, cannot witness its glamour. Gem of all worlds.
Nice! Got it!
Nice!
Please keep looking after the shop while I...
Mm-hmm. Let me guess, Cypherer. You're probably already plotting to sneak into Dawncloud to steal that gem, aren't you?
No.
And your next move is probably trying to sell it to the highest bidder, then distribute that money to the poor and the refugees in the Holy City?
Look, seamstress. Are you sure you aren't peeking into my head with your golden threads?
No.
No.
You might be skilled at covering up lies, but your compassion is all over your face, plain as day. Don't lie to yourself. Do you honestly think this is the right thing to do, Cypherer?
What else am I supposed to do? That's the only thing I can do with my power. You keep talking about how I have the potential to become a good person. Or even what people call a hero. I don't know what I need to do to get there!
Oh.
I can't weave golden dresses like you! I can't sing as well as Miss Hyceelins! And I definitely don't know as much as Big Sis Treby!
Okay, don't forget. Oh my gosh.
The only things I'm good at are the underhanded street smarts that no one even respects.
They know that we're coming after it.
Yeah, real.
But I still want to be worthy of you. I want to prove that you've made the right choice. Even thieves can dream. Right?
I know, Cypherer. I know. You are justified in your anger. Destiny is never fair. And your path is doomed to be even worse than everyone else's. You are fated to walk in the dark and bear the world's misunderstanding in this journey. But you have to believe that everyone in this world is unique in their own way. I am convinced that you're the only one who can bear the authority of trickery, even if you have to contend with the legendary 300 master thieves of Dolos.
Oh, 300.
300.
I just want everyone to believe that the world is beautiful and that everyone is simple and kind. If only I could get everyone to believe that.
Better people,
would that lie become
people,
reality?
Better people.
If enough people believed in it, even though it's a lie.
Lies will always be lies, Cypherer. But sometimes they can be more noble than the truth.
And I don't know if Canis is gonna be a better people.
I don't know.
Are you really planning
Probably
to
not.
just stand there forever? Honestly, sneaking around doesn't suit you, Deliverer.
I never thought I could slip past your sharp ears, Miss Cypher. I just didn't think it'd be right to interrupt when you're obviously lost in thoughts.
Still as charming with your words as ever, boy. Your speech at the public baths wasn't half bad. I'll admit. It managed to touch my heart. Just a smidge.
Just a little.
Thank you.
Just a smidge.
I had a feeling back then that you were in the audience. Intuition certainly is a thing of wonder.
Oh, and you didn't call me out on the spot. You waited all this time to tell me.
Well, I thought you'd need some time to yourself. After she passed away.
None of your business. Enough small talk. Tell me, what kind of trouble did you run into that you need me, the super old-timer, to step in?
The super old-timer.
Super old-timer.
We've only met a couple of times, but you've always gone straight to business. I respect that about you, old-timer, so I'll cut to the chase. You're probably aware that Aglaya has earned the support of the entire city for the Chrysos heirs. Everyone believes that she died at the hands of council members who were against the flame chase. and the citizens' fury has been dragging these schemers out of the shadows one by one. But they didn't get everybody. To this day, we still haven't found Elder Kindness, the leader
The main
of the
Karen.
cleaners.
You gotta take care of the main
Gotta
Karen.
take care of the main Karen.
I see.
Deal with
You're
problem
afraid
with
she'll do something wild
Yeah.
now that she's pushed into a corner, aren't you?
Yes. I believe that Kefali's core flame, forever enshrined above the Council Theater, would be the opposition's final trump card against the Chrysos heirs. We're setting out to campaign against Aquila in a few days. With the Chrysos heirs gone, it'll be their best chance to strike.
You think those desperate dogs will try to snatch the core flame while you're gone? So, you want me to give them a nice long walk while you're away, right?
You sure saw right through me, Miss Cypher.
Gotta whack those dogs.
I know exactly what you can do. Godlike speed, perfect disguises, untraceable movement, and that most enigmatic authority of trickery. I have only one request. Please, use whatever tricks you need to protect Kefali's core flame. Even if you have to deceive the rest of the Chrysos heirs as well.
Uh-huh. Hey, Deliverer. Do you honestly think that there's no way I'll turn you down? Do you even have any plan Bs if I decide to nope out on this?
As the demigod of trickery, there are no other trump cards in the world that can outrank you. I'm sure you know the answer to your own question, Miss Cypher.
He knows what he's doing.
Smirk with
What
his angry
confidence.
eyes.
You talk as if you have everything in the palm of your hand. Huh. So you did learn a thing or two from her. I'll give you that. Then let me tell you something you don't know. The Flame Reaver. They've been watching Akuma closely.
You mean
Weird? Why? Why would
Bet
they
you
do
didn't
that?
expect that.
Why would they do that?
I've been tracking them all this time. And this is my conclusion. That lunatic may have lost their mind, but they're no fool. Why do you think they haven't made a move on Akuma yet?
Professor Anaxa once analyzed this. He thought it was probably because Kefali's core flame was protected by the Council of Elders' secret arts.
Ha! Secret art's my foot! I could break those mechanisms with the flick of my finger. Allow me to let you in on the actual secret. They probably held off from attacking Akuma because the Seamstress's defense network was way tougher than you thought. Now that she's gone, and you're heading out to the Eye of Twilight, with the city's defenses in shambles.
I like the way she tisses.
What a dangerous situation we find ourselves in. But since you're the one who brought it up, I'm guessing you already have a solution in mind.
Just look how ridiculously calm you are right now. But you guessed it right. Consider this a 2-for-1 deal. I'll keep that lunatic entertained on top of protecting Kefali's core flame. You owe a big favor after this.
Big favor.
Big favor.
You have my deepest gratitude. That Flame Reaver's power is truly unfathomable. Please be careful.
Don't forget, Deliverer. There's a fundamental truth in this world. Cyphera will always get the last laugh. No need to worry about a demigod. I'll do my job. So you need to make sure you don't die before you pay me.
Wants payment.
Alright. Meanwhile, the Grove of Epiphany. Got a chunky little
horse.
Pegasus. Little horse.
I'm back. I've been trying to stay away from here since the Black Tide destroyed the Grove. And through that, stay away from the memories that might make me sad.
Sad memories.
But the
No,
wind
worse
keeps
than
pulling
normal
me back.
memories.
Sad ones.
Maybe that's the Twilight Courtyard's duty, after all.
Doot, doot, doot.
I love this little guy.
I know, little Ika. I know. I
It
too
reminds
miss the
me of-
days when we all studied together. But we have an even more important mission this time round.
The
Lord
beautiful
Finan has already set the date to campaign
for
against
the
Aquila.
horse
Being a
in
descendant of the
Animal
Sky
Crossing.
People, I
Oh,
I have him.
Julian?
Julian, yes.
Yeah.
I love Julian. Reminds me of Julian.
Love me some Julian.
You're right. At least I can still afford to get lost in thought once in a while.
I wonder if they're dead. I haven't played that game in so long.
Oh, ancestors.
No, they're not dead. It's fine.
Please wait for just a bit longer.
Probably
The
just
time I spent in the grove deserves some reminiscence.
Why are they waiting? What are they waiting for? I see. Don't talk like that.
You know.
Oh, okay. Doot doot doot.
This was where Professor Anaxa gave us
I love
the
this
lesson.
little guy.
I love this little guy.
I can still see that day in my mind.
And that was your last lesson in the grove. Now,
I like that they're standing.
each of you
and
will
they don't know
head
how to
off
sit.
on your own.
They don't know how to
taught.
sit.
How much
That's
the
why
grove's
they went to
teachings
the
can
grove,
help you
but
in
they
the
didn't
real
teach them
world
that.
depends on how well
They
you
missed
can
that
put
lesson.
knowledge
Yeah,
into practice.
they were all sick.
However, heed this warning. If you ever do anything disgraceful out there, don't ever claim you were the student of Anaxagoras.
I will not
one of the
associate
seven
you if you do
sages.
anything disgraceful.
Professor Anaxa, there are still other classes scheduled on the calendar. Are you sure you didn't?
Firstly, call me Professor Anaxagoras.
That's Professor to you.
Secondly, to clarify, the last lesson means the last lesson I will teach you. I will be entering seclusion from today onwards to research ancient alchemy.
Okay.
And all my teaching activities will be put on hold.
Cool. Great.
Ah, I see. So you're saying that the lessons taught by all the other teachers aren't good enough to be considered lessons?
All you do every day is wag that sharp tongue of yours.
You have an evil
That's
tongue.
a credit
You have an
deduction.
evil tongue.
Fine
It's
and
so
of Ides
evil.
Elysiae.
Deduction. Deduction for you. Minus 10 points.
I have nothing left to say. Next.
Please wait, Professor. According to the Grove's protocols for a cohort's final class, the lecturer should take some time in that lesson to discuss the students' post-graduation aspirations with them and guide them toward a solid path.
Not a fluid path.
Surely you
Or
can't
gaseous
skip such
path.
a
No,
crucial
it's
step,
solid.
Professor.
Has to be solid.
The teaching assistant, Miss Hyacinth, is truly Professor Anaxa's nemesis.
Oh no, not the nemesis.
Not the nemesis.
Fine. Since Hyacinthia insists on this, let's go through the process. Since some of you are so eager to speak, why don't we start with you, Feline of Ides Elysiae? What is your post-graduation aspiration?
Use my full name. Damn it. Damn you.
Me?
All of you.
All of you.
Well, it's not exactly an aspiration, but the only thing I want to do is to protect the people I care about.
That's not
Lame.
using your degree.
That's not using your degree.
I see. So you want to be a
I knew he was gonna say boring.
How boring. Next.
Yawn.
I didn't say.
Castoris, you've been giggling for quite some time. How about you go next?
Perhaps my answer is a bit vague and meaningless, Professor Anaxagoras.
You look so sad.
But I hope the world can be freed from the agony of death, so that every living being may find calm.
You guys suck
peace.
at answering this question. Next.
Still not a lesson in use
So
of your,
naive that
of
it makes
your
me
thing.
want to weep for your fairy tale.
It makes me want to weep for your fairy tale.
See, this is why I don't want to follow those outdated
Yawn.
protocols.
Yawn.
All I get are boring answers. Since you suggested this whole process, why don't you wrap this up?
I love
Who
it.
cares about the other students?
Share your aspiration
Only
with
care about the main
everyone,
characters.
Yeah.
and let's see if
The ones that don't know how
yours
to sing.
stands out.
Yeah.
So it's finally my turn.
Me too, me too.
Good thing I came prepared. My aspiration is nothing less than completing the final blank page at the end of the hero's epic.
Blank page?
Yeah, a little smug
An
face.
interesting description. Do explain, assistant.
The other two were vague and
I've read all of them
ambiguous, but I like when you're vague and ambiguous. Explain.
And a common thread.
Your curly hair really draws me to it.
I want to eat it.
Almost every epic ends with a description of the hero's achievements. But few mention how the everyday people of that time lived. No one recorded the struggles and suffering the commoners endured.
So you're saying that, instead of legendary heroes, you're more focused on commoners living on the peripheries of historical records.
Perhaps I'm influenced by my background. My ancestor, Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight, raised her spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day. Her story is told to every child descended from the Skyfolk. We have no doubts about Celiosi's greatness, yet her towering figure overshadowed every record from that entire era.
Okay.
What about the Day Thunder Knight's family, allies, and friends? What about the survivors and those who died in the great battles? Whenever I think about their stories by the campfire, I realize the details of those legends have been long lost. And only Celiosi's name remains. Her brilliance had become as blinding as Aquila's, lording over everything on the ground. That's why I'm glad that my era does not lack heroes. All my ancestors had was a sad past. But I have a future I want to protect. Instead of becoming a hero and ushering in a golden deluge to baptize the world anew, I want to stay in the backline and save all the ordinary humans from drowning in the rising waves.
Aquila didn't like that.
I wish not to return to the sky, but to walk among the masses on Earth. I believe it's the only way for the saga of creation. To include a footnote for the everyday people in its blank page.
Okay.
With a smirk.
With a smirk.
I'm getting embarrassed from remembering how I said all that.
Oh.
But my beliefs have never changed. Now I really have a chance to stay behind the hero's front line and realize my dream. Danny, what are you doing here?
I didn't expect to see you again in the Grove. Finon mentioned you were gearing up for the campaign against Aquila. Are you here to...
Sorry, I got distracted by Ika's little pom-pom pudding-esque and Amaterasu-esque butthole.
Little booty hole!
Also the way the legs come together.
Well, Ika's shy about it.
You guessed it. To reach Aquila's realm in the sky, descendants of the Sky People must perform a bloodline ceremony, summon the spirits of our ancestors, and get their blessings.
Okay.
That's the only way for creatures on Earth to forge the Rainbow Bridge to the sky.
Rainbow Bridge. Sick.
And the soul of the first ancestor I want to see is here in the Grove.
The Rainbow Bridge is essential to retrieve the core flame of Aquila, but undertaking such a vital ceremony alone is far too risky.
Don't worry. I have little Ika with me. You will protect me, won't you? Good, Ika.
Ika's gone. Where did Ika
What
go?
brings you here, Danny?
Ika's supposed to be to the...
Yeah, is Ika supposed to be there, or is Ika invisible to everyone else? I don't know.
These are questions.
Or is Ika right where Dunhung is?
Maybe.
I'm collecting as many myths and research about the Titans as I can. Everything about Emphorius is a valuable addition to our databank when I get back to the Astral Express.
Right. If all goes as planned, you and Gray will be able to go home after this mission, won't you?
Yes, assuming we can actually break the curse about worlds beyond the sky. I have a feeling it's not going to be smooth sailing.
Oh? Could it be that you too have some kind of hidden powers to make prophecies now?
That's not it, but I'm starting to question how real everything is after a conversation with a member of the Council of Elders.
No, I didn't understand that either, little Ika.
I think Ika is just... I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't worry about it. There's a lot that I still don't understand.
Since we've already met up, why don't you come with me, Danny?
I was thinking the same thing. The grove is fraught with danger right now, and an extra pair of hands translates to extra security.
That's the dependable express guard for you. So, shall we get going?
Yes.
Yes.
You and your weird invisible...
Your teleporting little horse.
I like your horse.
I like your horse.
Wish I could see it.
Anyway, I think that's a good place to stop for today. My favorite part was when I thought Dun Hung was gonna be a badass and fight off 4 people and show Lygus, like, you don't mess with him, and then we returned and they were just standing man emoji at him.
And they were like, we're not gonna fight you, we're just gonna be here impulsing anxiety into your heart. It's not that we're afraid of you, it's that we're intimidating you, isn't that right?
Intimidating you, and they definitely rolled like a 4 on their intimidation.
Yeah.
They did not.
No.
But yeah, thank you all for joining.
I'm the Hecky Best! Yes!
Yeah! Oh, I forgot this.
That's okay. Frig off!
Frig off! Anyways, bye-bye.
Sayonara!
Psycho Gorman's fun. Watch it.
Watch
and
Psycho
then sing
Gorman.
with us next time.
Please.
Please. Please.
Go frig yourself.
Go frig yourself. You're not the boss of me. You can't tell me what to do. Those are literally all the lyrics. That's it, guys. There's nothing else. It's just saying frig you, frig off, go frig yourself. That's it. And I'm the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.